This stupid fucking Winamp that I hate. I always forget to turn off the shuffle because I keep it on when I'm just using it for like whatever. So like you play the fucking stupid like clown like monkey music immediately instead of, you know, S3rd. So like that's pissing me off, and because it's fucking clown monkey music, it's like it's making fun of me. Fuck you, Winamp. Fuck you. Anyway, here I am to play Sonic Before the Sequel. This is a very, very old fan game. It's like, there's a 2011 version apparently, but it's probably even older than that. This is on fucking ClickTeam, Jesus. And this is actually like a little improvement like part of Sonic Before the Sequel. because oh my god, because the original it just doesn't work. Like the original before the sequel, it literally, like, I tried running it, it just doesn't do it. So this is Sonic before the sequel plus, which I think is the only current working like part of this little fan game. These are made by Lake Fepard, who they made Spark the Electric Jester, right? Later on, Lake Fepard, is that the one? I think it is. So you know, that's pretty neat. This is like their origins. I think this might be their first, or if not some of, you know, their first like Sonic fan games. They also did like ROM hacks, like I think Metal Sonic Overdrive and whatnot. There's no volume. Oh yeah, because this is the actually this is a this is a good thing this has no sound, because this is the loudest thing ever made. Let me just it's not that loud, I suppose. Well, this is for a Sage. Okay, that's not that loud. It's fine. But this is not, I guess, I don't know what's, oh my god, I don't know exactly what's like super different about this version compared to the original. I assume it's pretty damn faithful. I assume it's just like a part of the original before the sequel that actually works properly. So that's how I'm playing it. That looks really crazy. When I opened the original one, it showed the like first like scene of that little like intro that it showed there, then it just crashed. Oh wow, that's not the right aspect ratio, eh? But yeah, the whole gimmick of this and why it's called oh wow, it actually stretches to be correct on the capture. That's really funny. The reason it's called that is because this is supposed to be the game that precedes Sonic 2, like Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So like this would be the sort of, you know, quote-unquote in-universe introduction of Tails, of the Death Egg and shit, I guess. All good. But you know, it's a fan-made little endeavor. It's just like, oh, let's bridge the gap between Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. And then after the sequel is the game that bridges Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, which is also pretty fun. Let me just set this shit up. There's like one more setting. Yeah, there's one more setting screen afterward. Running A, I don't... that's for Tails? I don't know. I guess that's the classic one. Recommended. Okay. Resolution, make it that's the one I wanted. Cutscenes, blah 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 blah, all's good. Look at his little goggles, because he's an aviator. Very cute. Yeah, I always heard of this, you know, I've seen other of Lake Fepard's works, including, oh look at that, including wow, abstract painting, including, you know, like Spark the Electric Jester and whatnot, but I had never played these like really classic. I think like, I thought this was a Flash game, but I guess it's on like Click Team Fusion or whatever, the same engine as fucking FNAF 1 or the FNAF games, which is kind of funny. I saw like an SWF file in this thing's files, so that made me think it was a Flash game, but I don't know if Click Team also uses SWFs. Maybe it does. Huh? Singular Emerald? Okay. He forgot. Hello Lua, hello Dr. Dan, what's up? Welcome. Right from the bat, tell me how's the audio. Because this game was like the... Look at him, look. Because this game was like the loudest thing I've ever played in my entire fucking life the first time I opened it. I want to play this on controller though. Let me make some keybinds on Anti-Micro real quickly on this thing. Probably has SWF support. Yeah, I guess. I think like all of like Lake Fepard's previous work until then were like actual ROM hacks, like again Metal Sonic Overdrive and Metal Sonic Overdrive. I don't know, I don't remember many of them. This was a while ago. It's been a very long time since I've like cared about like Sonic ROM hacks. Okay, Z jumps, and that's it, because it's a fucking Sonic game. True to Yuji Naka's word, every button shall be the same. Like there shall be only one button in the fucking game. That's a rhyme. Can be louder by one. See, that's how I know that it should stay exactly at the same volume. Are there really no other buttons? Are you certain of that? You won't fuck me over, game? Like let's make BX just you know, for our sake. Make this A. No way, Z, you penis. Okay. And call it, save as Sonky before. Oh shit, Sonky before. Yay, I did it. Anti-Micro is so good. Like, so Anti-Micro is such a like it's so just good. Like, I hate Joy2Key. Like, the first time that I needed Joy2Key in my life was when my wait, what is pause? It's enter. Wow, it's a very abrupt pause. The first time that I needed Anti-Micro over Joy2Key, you know, just the Joy2Key, was when like my controller had a lot of drift, so I needed something that accounted for like horrible fucking drift on my controller, and Joy2Key doesn't do that. It doesn't do that whatsoever. So I went and like looked for another one that did, and Anti-Micro was there waiting for me. And it's just such a better Joy2Key program, like literally every single way better than Joy2Key. The way that you save the remap files, the way that it like works, the way that it looks, it's just a less shitty, wow, level design. It's like less shitty, like fucking dog shit, old, like ancient Windows program UI. Oh, that's very loud. Version of Joy2Key. Does that really have to be that loud? Did that deafen anyone else? Oh, you can tell this is someone's first little game. The thing that I always heard is that before the sequel sucks, and then after the sequel rocks, and I can kind of see that a little bit. I think. Can I not? I think I can peel out, which, you know, tells me that, yeah, the creator of this thing is like a Sonic CD like fan. Like, I wanted to check this one out first though for like context. Huh, they added that in. The reason that I wanted to check out this one first is for like sort of like context on, you know, seeing the other one and how much better it'll be than this one. So, you know, that's all to say that I have to be very aware that this experience will probably be very fucking jank and shit, because it's a clicking fusion little game. I bet the other one is like on like Game Maker or something, which is, you know, better considerably. This is one of those games. I think maybe that was like Metasonic Overdrive and shit that like introduced that to the fucking Sonic ROM hacking scene. Is like when Sonic is going down from a spring, he has his little like Sonic CD like dynamic pose out, like that little pose there where he's like with his little arms out. That's the pose Sonic does in Sonic CD when he kills himself, like when he's like, I'm out of here, and then he jumps off the fucking stage. That's it's pretty humorous, isn't it? Yeah, could be louder. I'm not doing that. Do you hear that? That right there, that spin dash sound? Do you really want the game to be louder now? Do you really want that to happen? Are you sure? Is this supposed to be Angel Island? This looks like... What is it? Yeah, no, it is Angel Island. Or... No, it has a name. Sky Sanctuary. They've just reused that zone, you know, 1 trillion times in Sonic games. Like, how could I forget the name? What was that sound? What was that music that makes you poop ass sound? Yeah, this little thing is a Sonic CD nerd. This is a fucking Sonic CD head like thing, because, you know, spin dash, and also, I mean, if you're gonna take any, you know, classic Sonic aesthetic, CDs is pretty. CDs is pretty damn good. It's just, you know, it's too bad that that game is. Ow! That game is shit. Can I make the game not do that? Perhaps. How do you think? What do you think? I really don't like it. Let's play this if it's Sonic 1 and we never spin dash ever, because that's gonna get really grating if it's that loud every single time. Look at this level design. I had to pay attention to that little missile man. What was I saying? Sonic. Oh my god, it's lagging. It's lagging really bad because of the rain. I can't even imagine that's my computer's fault. It's probably just not like that. Okay. Again, first ROM hack. Do not. Ow. Hello, Zero. What's up? Welcome to the stream. How's it doing? Oh god, that is such a. Whoa. That is painful. It's bad. Folded from Zero Pressure. Yeah, that's what we do here at Velovetre V. Whoa, that's a new one. At Velovetre Inc. If you don't agree, you get out. Is this Plus version? Yeah, it's the only one that's playable ever. I tried doing the original because I'm like, you know what? I want to see this little ROM, this little fan game exactly for its original worth without any improvement like mods or like versions or anything. And then I tried to do that and the game crashed. The original version of Before the Sequel is unplayable. Like, not that like it's so bad it's unplayable, it is genuinely unplayable on modern like computer hardware, probably, I would imagine. Ow! There's a giant snowstorm happening there? That's fucked up and scary. Stay safe, Azura, and buy a lot of food, or ration your food well for if you're stuck inside. Be careful. There is this would drive crazy a person more like what's it called? Superstitious. A person more superstitious than me, because I have noticed this. Again, you know, pure fucking like coincidence and confirmation bias and superstition. But every single time that I don't stream for like a couple days, on the third day that I do stream, there is always fucking rain and like wind. And today it was wind, like there was like really heavy wind, like sort of, you know, like building up to rain maybe, but it's not raining yet. And well, that's a weird positioning for that. Every single time that I'm gonna stream, it's like this. Like, don't stream for a couple days. Not on the day that I do stream, there's fucking rain and the like possibility of like a power outage, or you know, like really strong. Oh, ew, 3x, ew. You know, it's annoying because the possibility of like running out of the power going out, because you know I live in like a shithole. It's unfortunate but true. Turn you into obedient, yes, people. That's what every streamer aims to achieve. Oh my god, Wood Zone from Sonic 2 reference. That's crazy. I remember playing like the little ROM hack that adds Wood Zone and Genocide City in Sonic 2, like playing that little Sonic 2 hack, and I was like, this is real. This is actually like a news, like this is actually like the beta of the game leak, which, you know, they're based off the beta. Genocide City in Sonic 2 was not a little Gotham City like in that hack, but Wood Zone is a real zone in Sonic 2, or was, and it's, you know, just a lot of like forests and trees and woods. Oh my god, I keep thinking I'm gonna fall. Oh, that looks shitty. I keep thinking that I'm gonna fall into like a bottomless pit. How? Because the level design, it does not inspire confidence. Maybe this is their first game ever. Maybe this is even before Metal Sonic Overdrive or something. I don't know. I don't remember much about Metal Sonic Overdrive. Windows 10 or 11? It's 10. What, does it like extra not work on 11? Also, hello Facundo. I don't know if I said hi. Hello. Ah, this fucking song. What the ma? Whoa, whoa, what am I looking at? What the ma? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's actually very straightforward. Is it? Do I fall? Wait, huh? This is confusing. Was there Insta Shield in the original Before the Sequel? Did they just add... You know, of course they added the drop dash in the Plus version. That's pretty obvious, but... Did they have the shield in... That ring sound is really loud too. Jesus, that... Oh, God. Oh! Ow! Is this it? Am I really just... What? Hello? Does this end? Look at his little shadow. Look how Sonic's shadow is like HD. It's not pixel art. His shadow is like faux... Like real. It's true. What the fuck is... Am I winning? Ow! It's so loud! To play the region, you need to install Clean Flash or the Fixed Edition. Christ! Yeah, oh, holy pixel art. Kirby music. Oh my god. The other problem is that I had to set this shit up like minutes before starting the stream, and also like my OBS, like it wasn't recognizing my mic anymore. It was like a scramble. So in my panic, I just went and downloaded the little fixed part, which I imagine is like pretty close to the original. I can only imagine. I could have, you know, fixed the original version by downloading a fucking Flash file, but that would have like taken a bit, and I was like, fuck, I cannot do this right now. It would have been too much turmoil. It would have hurt me. Get the ring. Sonic. Sonic. Good. Good. Oh wow, that's pretty instant. That's more instant than an actual Sonic. Christ. This music is very peaceful. Is this a reference to like Waku Waku Patrol Car or whatever? The little game where Sonic is a fucking cop? Ow! This is Sonic Galactic. Hello Cactus, what's up? This is before the sequel. It's really old and crusty. Ow. I guess like in a way it's kind of similar to how, you know, how after the sequel is good and this is not. It's how Sonic Robo Blast 1 is like actual fucking dog shit. And then Sonic Robo Blast 2 is the 3D Doom engine crazy fucking one. I won. Yeah. The cutscenes are not as well animated in the Plus. Oh, so that's why we just saw Sonic look really fucking dinky just there. That's really cool. I bet they were like actual like sprite work in the original, right? Or they just weren't there. You can turn off cutscenes in the settings of this. I guess cutscenes were not part of the original. If so, then I guess no content is like being missed out. It's just there is like dinky new content being added in like that, I guess. That's a new addition, I suppose. Maybe, I don't know. Ew, green. Is this the past? Is this Palm Tree Paradise the past? Also, this is Sonic OVA music. Oh, okay. That was, what's it called? Island of Sky and... Island of Light and Sky or whatever. The, you know, Sonic OVA little theme. Pretty cool. You're studying for your driver's test. That's crazy. I would never drive ever in my entire life. What the fuck? Little thing? That's crazy. Driving scares me. Fucking stall clean flash. Yeah, as if I'm doing that. The music in this is very good. I think I didn't enable 2011 soundtrack, which I don't know what the difference is there. Like, I guess there's an I guess there is an original soundtrack in this game and then like another version for 2011, but I don't know what the difference is, and I think this is the 2011 soundtrack disabled. Look at those fucking flash ass. Although they're actually pixelated somewhat. Would never be in a, you know, Genesis, but ow! Fuck. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is, but this music that's playing right now is pretty good. Like the music that's been playing in this game, pretty sweet. Let me just like let me put my glasses on because these style sets are hurting my eyes a little. Do you guys like my cool No More Heroes, like what's it called? YouTube shorts? The little when the game was really loud. I thought it was so funny. An hour, like, or just like, I think minutes ago, like maybe 20 minutes ago, I checked that little short and it had 0 likes and 1 dislike. I think that like when you post like a YouTube short, some people dislike it just out of the principle of hating YouTube shorts, which honestly like I agree with that. YouTube shorts suck ass, but it's kind of like the closest that YouTube has to, you know, that was a cool animation, to the Twitch feature of you know, clipping, like making clips on Twitch. It's like, it's easier and more sort of graceful there. On YouTube, you know, you gotta do it through fucking shitty shorts, which I hate. I hate the vertical format, I hate everything about it, but it's the only way to really... It's the only way to really make it, like, to make a short little thing on your channel, kinda. So, I did it. To the one person that disliked it. Fuck you, you're banned from the channel. From now on. Ow. Didn't recommend to you? Yeah, YouTube hates me, basically. My channel is good, the algorithm just hates me. My channel is good, the algorithm just hates me. Basically. Ow. You're just on a kick for learning. Well, usually you like learn how to like make music or draw, not drive. I feel like that's not everyone's like immediate like conclusion there. The momentum on slopes in this is terrible. Also, look at Tails' like tail physics. Look at that. That's exactly like Ultimate Flash Sonic. Like the way they just kind of tween Tails' like 2 tails around like that. Actually, he doesn't even animate really. Like it's a still image of his little jump ball. Like it's not actually moving to show the motion of spinning like in actual, you know, Sonic games, like classic Sonic. it's like pretending kinda, and you know, because they're going fast, you kinda don't notice it. It's really, really noticeable though. Or maybe it is moving, or it's just centered weird, or it's only when I'm moving. I don't know. Actually, never really thought about how they make the little tails. Ow! I never thought about how they made the little tails move in Sonic. What is it called? In Sonic, in the actual classic Sonic games. Like, how do they make Tails' little tail physics in Sonic 2 and shit? I never really thought about it. Ow. Never really thought about it actively until this very moment. Ow. And probably won't ever think about it again. I keep thinking that flying with Tails is gonna be as loud as you know, spin dashing, so I'm not doing it out of like genuine fear. But I gotta do it more, because there was no checkpoint, was there? I gotta do it more because Tails' levels here are actually like half designed around him flying. Although I did just kind of skip that section just there. Like, I did just kind of fly through all of it, which, you know, I remember seeing like a video about how it's like really difficult to like design anything for Tails in this series, you know, in the Sonic franchise, because you know, he can just fly. Like, the way they sort of circumvented it in Sonic Adventure is by making him race Sonic and shit, but that's kind of boring, you know. And you know, it's just generally hard to make. Okay, to make good Tails design. This here though, it's like, it's doing it. Like, it's trying to, at least. It's occasionally got little sections that make use of Tails' flying. Only, you know, you have to do it. Ow, I hate that. Is there anything I can do to fix that? Fucking Sonic Before the Sequel specialist in my chat. If you really know much about this like plus version, is there a way for me to lower sound effects? I would like make sound effects be actually muted if that means that I don't get to hear that spin dash anymore. Like, I literally will take no sound effects over that the whole playthrough. Which actually, I don't know how long this game is. Probably not that long of a game. If this game is too short, I would like play Sonic Galactic or some shit, or like play Supernova, or just, you know, play something else, maybe Sonic related, who knows. You've been learning history and folklore on the side, and getting to driver school for the past year. That's crazy. Oh, I wish that I had like the spark, like the joyous flame for like learning. You know, I like learning when it's sort of stupid, like trivial business, like when it's just a factoid on something like kind of interesting. But I don't really much care for like actually like learning like extensively. It bores me, honestly. And also I feel sort of like, I feel it's not a good feeling, but I feel like I know everything that I gotta. Like, I know that that's not true. There is much for me to learn, including like, you know, how to draw. But I kind of feel my brain tells me that there is nothing that I need to learn, which is scary. So yeah, why are these Motobugs like fucking dirt mustard colored? It's a really bad color scheme. Never color your thing anything that, like, never color something like mustard yellow and also brown and also blue, like a weird cyan blue. That's not good. I don't know how to like pick colors for shit, and even I know that that's not great. That's like the Zack Hado thing of like saying, oh, Pim was originally gonna be green, but looking at, as it turns out, looking at green and yellow for like extended periods of time in a TV show, it just makes you think of like vomit, which is really a really funny sort of you know, what's it called? A really funny, oh no, a really funny like train of thought for like making Pim like pink. YouTube has clips, is just for viewers. Yeah, and I disabled those because one, they're never used. Two, the clips that are made suck. I guess like on Twitch, you know, clips suck as well. You just don't see them as often. But it literally, like, most every clip of my channel was like abhorrent. So I just got rid of the feature entirely. I was like, fuck this. If I need to make a clip myself, I will like make it into a YouTube short. I hate that. I think there is nothing in this game to like prevent like what's it called, overlapping sound effects from being really loud. So when you collect many rings at once, it just plays really loudly, because, you know, that's kind of how audio works. If one like little audio track plays like 1 trillion times, it's like it will be loud. But games games usually have like fail safes against it. Ow! Sad face. Your clips were good, Lua. It's just that like there were like clips of my like scripted videos and it was just all like dog shit. It's what I can only describe as like it was all made by like actual children, which, you know, that makes sense because the old Pizza Tower scripted content was, you know, of course it would attract an audience of actual children, but the clips were like, pause that? The clips were like stupid. I wonder if you time out in this game. Like, I wonder if you go on for like 10 minutes, you die in this game. You know, like classic Sonic. What the fuck am I looking at? Huh. Oh. Oh, good. How quaint. I can fly. Right. This is like a very rare instance of like a Sonic battle that is actually like Sonic battle, say that again. Like a Sonic battle that is actually like designed around like a specific character. Like this level only Tails is playable, so this fight is designed around Tails. Therefore, they can do these more like elaborate like projectile patterns because Tails can fly. He can actually dodge them for once. It's not like Sonic boss fights where they're designed for no one. Like Sonic boss fights in the general, like generally in the series are designed for no one. Like they're not designed for the controls of Sonic. They're not designed, like period. They just suck. And this is an actual like Tails based fight, which is just kind of interesting. You know, a lot of the intent that goes into this little game is the cool part. Whereas, you know, it's like, it's good ideas, like neat, like cool, like seeing this, even though the execution on the ideas is very fucking poor, like very jank old game. You know, it's a very jank old like little Windows game. Can't even get up to this fucking guy. Can't believe I went through him. Okay, all right. I went through him though. You saw it. Everyone saw it. Oh. Please, ring. Okay, thank you. Ow! Whoa! Alright. That's cool. That's neat. I see your game. Ball thing. It looks like a Voltorb. It probably is supposed to look like a Voltorb. Because this is, you know, this is like 2010 or 20, like 2009. So it was like, oh, like anime, Pokemon. And, you know, just kind of general gamer culture was like referencing... Where my fucking ring at? Just generally referencing, you know, nerd culture shit. Pretty lame. Okay, I won. Yay. Yay. You're glad yours pissed you off? I vaguely remember you like clipping like me making a sound, like I go like rah, 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 or something. I don't know. Something of the sort. Oh, okay. Okay, bye. I wonder what it looks like in the original. Oh, hello. That's like Sonic.exe right there. Can't imagine anything those old videos that's clip-worthy. TB found one of Pizza Tower cartoons concepts funny, is your guess? Yeah, probably. I think children just do shit. Like, they see that there is a clipping feature on YouTube, so they're like, I'm gonna use that! Without really thinking much about anything, really. I don't think kids have much to think about. I don't think kids, like, think anything. Speaking of not... Okay, Sonic 4. Speaking of our Sonic Forces, fucking great zinger. Speaking of boring and for kids, I was playing Spyro 2. I played Spyro 1, I said before that I played Spyro 1 for a little bit and got really bored of it. And I felt vindicated that like when, you know, watching like Running Shine play Spyro 1, Post Elvis was like, I really don't get what the fuck is like so cool about this game. It just seems really boring. And I felt very vindicated that like all the other fucking boomers in that stream, they were like, Spyro rocks, because they played it as a baby, but Post Elvis hadn't. So he's like, I really don't get it. But like, just in a fit of boredom and like in needing a game for like VCing, I played Spyro 2. And it's actually like, you can feel that it's an improvement. You can feel that it's like better to play and like a little bit, it feels a little bit more refined and the collecting feels a little bit less pointless, like with how the money actually has a purpose of like buying the upgrades and shit. Spyro 1, I'm pretty sure the gems were just for like fucking show. It was just completion and boring. 2 is like a little bit of a... 2 is a little bit of an improvement, but it's still really boring. I got bored of it on like World like 3 on the Colossus or whatever, and it was really funny just how much like Poku like hated it. He was like, can you play Bob the Builder on PS1? Because like he played that game as a kid, and like he deemed that game like more worth it than fucking Spiral. So you know it's dire. And when I was like, this is boring, I'm not playing it anymore, he was like, wow, took you long enough. Which is funny, because like usually I feel like Poku is pretty damn indifferent to like games. But with Spyro, he has like nothing but contempt. It's pretty good. Pretty fun. Cunt? Cunt? Ow. Nothing has changed. Millennials, unfortunately, still exist. What's he talking about? That millennials are pertinent to? I don't know. Or wait, no, the references, referencing Voltorb and shit. Yeah, that's true. Ow. Kids have a lot to think about, like whether they should ask mom for apple juice or orange juice. Very true. Ah, how peaceful. Oh my god. Why does it make that sound when your like rings are being cashed in? It goes like... Like, why is it that sound effect that plays? The music in this is kind of like disproportionately like... I guess it does sound a little, you know, amateur-y. Good level design. It does sound a little amateur-y, but like, the music does not... Like, the music does not sell how dinky this game is. Like, the music is like at the whole tier above the like actual level design. And like the pixel art is like somewhere in the middle of between the music and the game, because it's like, it's good, it's not bad, it's like competent, but also it's on Click Team Fusion, so it's very dinky and like sort of incongruent. Ew, shit thing again, brown and yellow. Yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of funny. Oh my god, that's a good animation. Good. Bet like people playing this in like 2011, they did not fucking think about, oh wow, actually teaching you that? Weird. Ow. I wonder if they like play tested it with their like friends and they were like, what the fuck? I don't know, they're friends that never fucking played Sonic. Or they were like, you know what, I'm a good designer, so I'm gonna tell the player how to do that. Also, look at that background, the fucking clouds are like hyper real, that's really funny. Back in like 2011, people probably didn't even fucking bat an eye. They probably were like, wow, this is just like classic Sonic. Because this is, you know, this is like around the time of fucking Sonic 4, I guess. Like 2010, 2011 is probably around when Sonic 4 came out. So this was essentially people's Sonic Mania around that time. Because he was like, you know, comparatively so much more charming and like good. I mean, you know, Sonic 4 is like terrible. This is like bad in a different way. This is so slop. Because, you know, even though it like plays bad, it's very like immensely charming. What is with the rings? I don't have that many rings. Adulthood in 2 days. That's scary. You're gonna have to like get a job and like mortgage. So be ready for that. I got mine 2 years ago, yeah, because I'm 20. Near 21 actually. For a whole year, I'm gonna be able to make the joke, I'm 21, in reference to Clone High, and nobody, and I really do mean nobody, will know what I'm talking about. It'll be great when fucking Genghis Khan, when he, you know, when in the first episode of Clone High, when he says, I'm 21. It's funny, that's his like only line in the whole show. Like that's his only relevant role in all of like Clone High Season 1. And then in Season 2, they don't really use him because, you know, he's a kind of mildly offensive, like, character, I guess. Because he's, you know, he's, like, supposed to be, like, generally, like, a stupid stereotype. Like, he's stupid, you know. And also, you know, because Genghis Khan, like, what's it called? He commanded, the Mongols, right? Like, it was the name of his little empire or whatever. So you can sort of imagine, you know, Genghis Khan, stupid, Mongols, you can see where they're getting at there. That's probably why they don't ever have him talk. I mean, I didn't watch like all of Season 2 Clone High. Maybe they use him, I don't know. But I feel like from what I saw, they barely even showed him, and I would imagine in all of his like appearances, he does not speak a word, I bet. You're turning 23 in weeks. That's crazy. I forget you're like older. You're Buku's age. Both of you are decaying. I'm sorry to say. That's fucking great. I hate that sound effect. You're writing a different sentence and got distracted and wrote a different one? Let me see. Nothing has changed. Millennials unfortunately still exist. Not really. I can't really tell. These look so fucking bad. It's like, it's really funny actually. I really wonder what they look like. I guess if I look up like Sonic before the sequel, like cutscenes on YouTube, I'll find out. Yummy, yummy. What the fuck? Yummy, yummy water. This sounds like Super Bonk music. Am I controlling this? No, of course. What the fuck is this cinema? Jeez. Alright. It actually stopped winding. It actually stopped, like, the wind has actually stopped outside. So that's good. It's not gonna, like, blow me up. That's cool. Huh? Oh shit. Rock rides? Oh, that's is this Sonic Adventure music? It sounds like it. I think it's a remix of a Sonic Adventure, like, 1 song. Huh. I like how all the, like, Eggman's little vehicles in this have these little weird eyes, which is like, there has never been a thing in any classic Sonic game ever. Like, these little eyeballs. That's kind of funny, I won't lie. Ow. Ah. Oh. Hey, what? Oh. Oh, I broke his, like, back, and I gotta... broke Eggman's back. I gotta, like, break the front. Okay. Oh, good. It's like Sonic Advance boss fights, which suck. I hate the boss, the running auto-scroller fights in Sonic Advance. Those suck ass. I was gonna say, I remember that I said that, like, on like New Year, I got to finally, like, dress comfy to, like, go out. Big fucking news. I actually, like, I have inherited this little, like, vest thing to just, like, wear at my own leisure. Because, like, somehow it, you know, it's my mom's, but, like, it actually fits me despite the, like, the size, like, difference there. And that's pretty cool because it's, you know, feminine article of clothing. It's pretty cool. It's, like, comfortable enough. It's kind of not really. And also women's clothes, like, women's clothes confuse me. It's like, this is like a, you could make this, like, I mean, it's probably already, but you could make this like a cool meme. It's like a cool meme. It's like like guys like shirts, and it's just you know, just put it on, and then like women's clothes, and it's like a Rubik's Cube or like a Da Vinci-esque like contraption, like a sort of Da Vinci's Code like puzzle. Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, that's pretty neat. Fuck. Yeah, man. Are you good? Are you good on that? Are you? Yeah. I was gonna say that this fight is really like easily designed, like designed really easy, but then it became fucking penicular. Alright. Serving blend. I'm trying to keep like a modest, like what's it called? A healthy, Jesus Christ, a healthy balance of like you know, like I don't. That's Kirby music as well. It's probably like ripping off Superstar, like Kirby Superstar, when you know the cutscenes had like little like songs. It's probably that song. Oh, Lost Levels Zone. I guess Tails didn't actually reach Sonic last time. This is their like quest to like meet finally and start Sonic 2. That's crazy. I'm trying to like keep a healthy balance of like oh good, Hadouken. Again, reference slot. Of like I you know, like I don't exactly need like clothes to like define me. You know, I can wait until like I have more money to like get more, but also not but also not like completely undermine getting like a new wardrobe, because I do want it quite badly. So yeah, I'm reaching a zen state of did it just say Hadouken really high pitched? I'm trying to reach a zen state of Chamgender. Yeah, this game uses a lot of Kirby music and motifs. I think it's mostly on the cutscenes. Like I don't know every Kirby song, but I feel like the level themes have been mostly original, I want to say. I don't know, maybe they are like just remixes of other video game music. That sounds on par with, you know, fan games of this era. But I think it's mostly like on cutscenes when like, I think it's mostly cutscenes when, you know, like a character is doing something. It plays like Kirby Superstar like boss theme for a second, or like maybe it's like Kirby 64 like cutscene music. Kind of feels that way. Where the fuck? Huh? Yeah, they're running. Why doesn't Tail use Tail? Why doesn't Tails like use his tails to run like in Sonic 2 and 3 and, you know, classic Sonic? And also every other Sonic game ever, like even Sonic Adventure, he uses his tails to like fly, run. You know, when he's running on the ground, he spins them. Uh-huh. That's really cool, man. Where, what? Teleporting? No? No good? The fuck? What the fuck? Can you fly forever? Probably not, right? Maybe you can. Maybe you very well fucking can. Alright. Together I can also be like Sonic 2, says Tails. Sonic thinks himself, Sonic 2. Oh man. I can be like Sonic 2. Hey, what the fuck? That's like written by Ian Flynn right there, you see? What the... What? That end? That end zone? Oh, good. Wow. They do that a lot. Like, they have just, like, little seemingly, like, invisible, like, or perhaps you can go through just a wall, but it's actually, like, you can go through it. Huh. What? This is like probably fucking Chrono Trigger music or something. What is happening? What? Do these crystals make me fly more? Fly more. That's the name of a fly character in the cartoon. Huh. Little vocal steaming like crazy. What did I say? I didn't say anything. Grow up. Yeah. What is this? Oh, Grapefruit is playing more NES slop. Great. He's back on his business. He's like playing like NES games with like cheats on, I guess, for like history purposes. That's just like when, you know, he was in his little like Zapper, and also, oh my god, and also like you know, NES slop phase of his, which is really unfortunate because I don't give a shit about the NES. So that's like a bunch of streams that I'm not gonna watch, which in a way, you know, can be good. You know, there's like no backlog in there, but I actually do need background noise right now. Like, I need fucking things to watch as I like play No More Heroes, but not fucking Super Mario Bros. Game Genie. I don't know. I don't really much care for that. I guess it's like looking at it from a sort of like he has the little magazine of like the, what's it called? He has like a magazine, or not a magazine, like a little thing that comes with the Game Genie and like, you know, tells you all the little cheats, and it's like a sort of a peek into the fucking 90s when, you know, Game Genie was like sold to kids, and it's like press like up down down to make Mario come. It's, you know, it's, I guess, a sort of historic look at that, but like, who gives a fuck? It might be just because I don't care about retro consoles all that much, but like, I find it very hard to care about that. I'm getting hungry. Fuck. I only ate 2 sandwiches today. Feel bad for me now. I also ate cheese that wasn't like cold. Like, I bought cheese from the store, but it didn't seem refrigerated. Like the cheese was warm. Like, it wasn't cold like it was supposed to be. It was on a little freezer, but I guess the grocery store's like freezer wasn't strong enough. So therefore, like, because, you know, it was so hot today, it just didn't get cold. It just didn't do it. And that's scary. I don't like that. That's scary. I don't know. Sorry for not showing up with the No More Hero streams. Haven't really been in a streaming mode. It's okay. It's alright. If you want, you can go back and watch them. I like the No More Hero streams quite a bit. Like, I quite enjoyed. Ow! I quite enjoyed them. They were very fun. Fun game. I'm actually like, now that I'm like replaying No More Heroes without being like autopilot from streaming, I'm like sort of engaging more of the mechanics in it, and there's quite a bit that I ignored when I was playing, like doing like the perfect slashes and, you know, dark side stepping and like doing a bunch of shit. like actually doing that stuff. The bad girl fight, playing it on mild on a repeat playthrough. After I looked up like a couple like little like walkthroughs on like how to do certain shit, that fight actually becomes quite a bit fun. Those just went through the wall. The bad girl fight actually becomes kind of fun. Like her patterns are really not that crazy once you sort of know what's going on and like know how to bat the gimps back. It's pretty fun. But yeah, I'm gonna attempt a fucking bitter run, like a No More Heroes bitter run, and probably won't finish it because it's probably really bad and annoying. I can only imagine. What the fuck is this? I'm like in a desert now? I just now kind of realized, I guess this is a dinosaur zone? Like those things flying are like pterodactyls? What? What is the structure for one? Two, why does he have a window on it? Huh? This is definitely fucking T-Lopes. This is definitely like, I don't know if the like soundtrack in this game is like unique to itself, but it's starting to not feel that way now. Should you eat apple or leftover meat? What the fuck? It's cold now? Huh? How? Consume nature flesh. A nice healthy apple or a delicious meaty treat. Oh, I guess that was like Ice Age, like the fucking Blue Sky movie Ice Age. No, like I guess there was like a little frozen zone from dinosaur times that froze, and this is like regular dinosaur. I don't fucking know what's happening. The meat will go bad. Eat it first. Fruits are very, like, perishable, don't you know? Some Dilbert Downer news have been announced as of recently. I was eventually gonna get into that. I mean, what is there to say? Scott Adams essentially, like, killed himself. Like, Scott Adams, you know, the creator of Dilbert, our beloved Dilbert, which I did not know that he had made, like, an evil Dilbert when he, when he went, like, mask off mode in, like, 2020 or whatever. I did not know that he made, like, Dilbert Reborn. But yeah, Scott Adams died of prostate cancer because he kept saying, like, he kept, like, asking advice from his, like, cool, like, raw meat, like, diet, like, conspiracy nut fucking, like, you know, like, conservative asshole friends. He didn't, like, go get actual treatment for his prostate cancer to own the libs, essentially, because he was like, oh, this is like vaccine, it's gonna, like, give me, like, it's gonna give me fucking AIDS or whatever they say vaccines give you. And he died. He just died. He died, like, what, 3 days ago or so? And it really can't really blame anyone but himself. Like, you really can't blame... Ow, this is so loud. You can't really blame anyone but him. Which, you know, it's sad that, you know, a little stupid old man like that will prefer to listen to, you know, his conservative asshole friends than the people that actually, you know, could make him, like, live. But you know, that's just a lot of, like, boomers. You can't convince them with nothing. Unfortunate. Also, apparently he had a son that died, which is really fucked. Unfortunate. But yeah, he just died, and now people are making like 1 billion like Dilbert jokes on like social media. I tried like cashing in on the fucking Dilbert fad and like post like little screenshots of the Dilbert creepypasta we made on Blue Sky and shit. But the algorithm it didn't gaff, it didn't pick it up. So you know, what can you do? You can't blame me for trying. I don't know. Maybe, you know, in this like Dilbert renaissance, people would like do it. Dilbert doesn't look good in red. Yeah, it was like after he like, I don't know, Dilbert got like fucking canceled or whatever on like newspaper. Like Scott Adams just went like full fucking like on the libs mode and made like Dilbert Reborn, which is like Dilbert with like a red hoodie, and like all of the comics are about like AI and like, you know, like modern like sort of like politics and shit, like gender politics and, you know, generally what you would expect from like a fucking boomer and shit. Is this Tails is like rival the stupid orb thing that sucks? So yeah, that's the whole thing. That was a really funny tweet. There was like, I can't believe that like that after like Dilbert like got cancelled, Scott Adams went and made Underfell Dilbert. That was a very funny tweet. That was like a perfect fucking use of like shitty old like internet shit, you know, Underfell. That really made me laugh. Then is that a ring? The fuck? Like calling Dilbert Reborn Underfell Dilbert? That's fucking awesome. Ow. What is this contraption? Did you die, little thing? You're annoying. Let me like see if I can tail like hurt this thing. Nope, they did not program that into this game. In Sonic 3, you can actually hurt enemies by like jumping, by like flying into them with your tail, like from below. But this game doesn't actually have it. This fight seems easy now. If I can just stay in the middle. Like, with the full flight control of Tails, this is like a breeze. Which again, this genuinely in some ways has more design and like care put into it than actual like classic Sonic boss fights or just Sonic boss fights in general. Like the way that this is designed around Tails' flight ability so that you go in the middle and just kind of get a clean hit on this thing. This is more fucking designed than like the average Sonic game, which is insane. I mean, you know, it's a low bar, but it's still neat. If you lose all your lives, you don't go to the beginning, do you? I don't think you do that, do you? It's really crazy because, you know, usually the worst part of a Sonic game is the boss fights, you know, like fucking superstars and whatnot. But in this little fucking Before the Sequel game, the boss fights are like, they feel like they had more thought put into them than the actual levels. Which is, again, I don't know if that speaks to the quality of the bosses or the unquality of the levels. I have no idea. Oh. Sounds like Persona music or something. It's probably from another game. Maybe, you know, not actually Persona. Is that rings? Really? Strange. Did you die? Please? I always hated how many like boss fights Sonic bosses took. It's like it goes on for a little too long to be like cool. Like, you know? Like, let's just be done. Alright. Grok got banned in the UK? That's cool, I guess. Finally, one good thing from the UK. Ugh. One of your friends in college came up to you, announced the news about the death of British Grok, and immediately dipped like a religious messenger. That's pretty good. You almost got banned from Discord for making a child marriage Grok question as a joke. Huh? As in like Discord actually like keeps track of your messages, right? If you say something truly fucked, they actually like fucking IP ban you for it, which is like, that's fucked up because, you know, that means that your messages, you know, that you're sending to your like personal friends are all being seen. I mean, you know, the age of internet, everything is being monitored at all times, but, you know, specifically with that. You mean the sequel to Sonic movie? No, to Sonic 2, like the game. Not the Sonic movie 2. Not the, I hate the naming scheme of those, because I always say like the Sonic 2 movie or the Sonic 3 movie, but no, it's the Sonic movie 2, 3, and 1, because it's the Sonic movie like cinematic universe, like it's its own thing. It's not an adaptation of each Sonic game. That is foolish. That that is no good. This is just Chemical Plant. You think you're slick, little thing, little Blake Fappard. The fuck? Automated garbage system? What, does it just like detect certain words together to like define if you're like evil? I guess that makes some sense. Yeah, I guess if they check each individual message, that'll be insane. Ow! Loud. This music is very chill. I am really, I guess they could have, like, you know, Blake Fappard could have like gotten like a friend to like make this badass music, but why do I kind of doubt that? It is a fan game, you know, they don't have to make original music. A fan game can just use music from anything. which you know they have with like some Kirby music. But I wonder if these arrangements are original to this game, or if they're like, you know, T-Lope, just from YouTube. Oh shit! Ow! I really like in cool like this was an obscure reference when this game was made. Like Splats the Bunny, that was before like that was common knowledge in like Sonic Mania and shit. Like people didn't probably, I don't know, maybe didn't know who Splats the Bunny was then. Gamers were, you know, stupid. But what was I gonna say? T-Lopes? Splats the Bunny? I actually forgot. Oops. Whoopsie daisy. Ow. What was the start of my sentence like? Fuck. I hate forgetting. I want a new brain. A better one. A better one. Huh? Jump. What the fuck? Huh? That scared me. What are you doing that for? Okay, Sonic 4 up in here. Alright. Jump. The Switch 2 can jump. I really like that video of fucking Dashi or whatever looking at the Switch 2 announcement, and he's like, okay, it can jump. The Switch 2 jumps. Because in the little fucking like marketing, like the little trailer, they show the Switch 2, you know, model like jumping into the air, and it's like he jumps, or like it jumps. That's really funny. That doesn't work given Discord's track record. It doesn't, and it's being abused to ban the wrong people. What's new on the internet? Oh my god. I'm just fucking waiting for... Hey, wait, I can't drop dash anymore. No, I can't. It's just broken. Oh, ew, you hold it. Ew. I'm waiting for like on the... Oh wow. I'm waiting for like, oh, you know, once the VOD is like finished for the stream, for all the music to be like copyright claimed from like Sonic Jazz Beat, or like, you know, this is a jazz song, but like every one of these songs will be fucking like copyrighted from like some like obscure like thing, Sonic thing. Like this is Sonic Jazz Album Best Hits 21. 21, yeah, 2001 or something, and you know the other songs are like from other shit. I'm just waiting for that to like prove that this is not, that this is not an original soundtrack, an OST, if you will. Okay, this is like 500 Myths Are True. Yeah, that game, that one. Isaac, what is his name? Leather ice cream. I was gonna say leotard something. that sounds like a word, like a username of like old internet. Like, you know, just for its similarity to a certain other popular old internet joke. Probably a lot of people did that actually, now that I think of it. I just never saw any of it. The jumpy waggy jump scare truly shook me to my core. Oh, the fucking jump, like prompt, like the Sonic.exe horror like prompt of like jump. Yeah, that was pretty fucking scary actually. What is this like? What is this? What am I playing right now? Collect the stars? Save the children or whatever? Save them? FNAF 2 minigame? Save them. Oh. Okay. Alright. That's cool. I heard great things about the FNAF 2 movie. Apparently, for one, I couldn't fucking believe when I learned that Scott Cawthon wrote those two movies. That is so impressive to me, because I would feel like he would just like give away the franchise. He already did that. Like he already like just essentially sold away the games to like some other random fucking developer to make like little shitty survival horror games, you know, the 3D roaming ones. But no, he actually like was involved, like I guess closely with the writing of the Sonic, the FNAF movie. And apparently they like multiple times say that, I heard this in like in Grapefruit's like Air Rider stream, that they say multiple times that Freddy went to heaven, which is really funny because, you know, fucking Scott Cawthon is like a boomer, like religious guy. He made gospel games before making FNAF. So like multiple times in the movie they say how Freddy went to heaven. That's just funny. Like I hate like FNAF as like an internet presence, and like Scott Cawthon is a fucking fool and a con man. But like, that is just fucking funny. That is awesome. Freddy went to heaven. That's great. I was thinking something about how like Splats the Bunny is like not obscure anymore, because you know, Sonic fans and shit, nerds. And it's not coming back to me. That fucking sound. You've learned the queen piece in chess used to be weaker advisor piece. Huh? Used to be a weaker advisor piece, which is function to a diagonal king piece. Oh my god. Why they change it though? That was like a what's it called? Chess patch note? Patch update? Quality of life? Queen is now powerful, king is now shit, useless? That's crazy. That feels like I think I've talked about it before. It feels like a trope that is much more present than it is, which is like chess-themed shit. Like, I feel like the joke of like the rook goes far. Like, I wanted to make this, I don't know, you could format this better if you're like more terminally online, like a cool tweet of like guy who always like references chess, the rook goes forward. And like, it's an example of like every media that like does that, you know, like Cuphead has a rook goes forward joke. Don't Starve has a rook goes forward joke. Fucking Rayman Redemption has a rook goes forward joke. You know, it's like just jokes on like how the like chess pieces move, and it's like, you know, like as like a game mechanic or like a little like funny like, you know, thing, like a character thing. And it feels very like constant, like it feels like a thing that is like very like common to see, you know, like rook and like chess jokes. But I actually think they're not. Like, I can't really think of many more examples. And like, again, Cuphead, Don't Starve, fucking Rayman Redemption. Yeah, I don't know. Just like chess-themed shit. I guess Don't Starve overall is like kind of supposed to resemble chess, kind of. Like, you know, Maxo is supposed to be the king. And then, you know, at the end of the game, it's revealed that Maxo is fucking useless because he's the king. You know, he wasn't actually really in control of anything. And, you know, the survivors are supposed to be the pawns and, you know, shit like that. Good. I never understood. Wait, no. Right, that's kind of funny. The Clockwork chess pieces in Don't Starve, they have the bishop, the rook, and the knight, right? But they don't have a pawn. They used to have a little pawn, which was just like a little spider thing. Like, it was a really shitty little light bulb enemy. It was the pawn, but it was actually removed. Like, there is only knight and bishop and rook. And my little, like, I think the reason for that is that, again, the survivors are the fucking pawns. So, like, you know, if you're fighting the knight and the rook and shit, then who is the pawn? It's you. It's the player. That's crazy. That's, like, philosophical. Hey, the invincibility won't go away? Okay. That's like the opposite of like the invincibility in like Sonic Superstars or whatever, where it's like 2 seconds. That's kind of funny. The Cuck boss from Fiend Folio, that too. The Madame. Ow. The token like Gunner boss and that. Is this like you know what? They posted it publicly on YouTube, so I get to talk about this. There's this little animator, like little Pizza Tower. Well, it's not a Pizza Tower animator, just an animator that did like various like Pizza Tower animations before, including the one that's like the Noid saying like, sometimes I remember, then I forget or whatever, and like some little like Pepino and the mustache guy, green shirt, fucking Geraldo, whatever his name is. They made like little animations of Pizza Tower before. And like just today on my subscription feed, I saw their latest update, their latest like upload, which was like Kaiju Fox Transformation Commission. And like, I was like, huh? And then I looked at it for 2 seconds. Oh my god, that little arm. And like, I looked at it for 2 seconds and my suspicions were correct. It was a fucking transformation fetish animation. Like, just a little fucking human, like, turning into like a big, like, Godzilla dog. And like, I was on VC with Puku, and I was like, excuse me, there's like fetish content on my timeline, on my subscriptions. And I was like, no, it isn't. And then I sent it to him, and he's like, okay, yeah, it is. And that was a really fun interaction. That's great. That's really cool. Thanks for that, little animator. That was great. And yeah, that's it. That's all. Maurice? Yeah, that thing. Get that bag. What the fuck am I looking at? Is this a sunfish? Is this sunfish imagery in my video game? Now every time that there is a sunfish in a Japanese game, I'm like, it's a sunfish, it's a fucking sunfish. It's like sunfish imagery is like kind of common in like Japanese games somehow for some reason. Like Mega Man Legends has like sunfish like ships. You know, Kine in Kine in Kirby Dreamland 3 is a sunfish. There is like sunfish in Nights into Dreams. There's a bunch of fucking sunfish in like Japanese media, and I feel like it might be like an iconic fish like to their country. Like it might be like an iconic like visual is a sunfish, which is kind of interesting. These bosses look so bad. Like the Eggman bosses look so fucking dinky and stupid. Grow up. Oh. Okay. Yay. Ow. No. Oh. These bosses, I hate Sonic Advance style bosses in Sonic. The actual bosses in Sonic Advance suck ass too, which is unfortunate because the final boss, did I say two? Just all Sonic Advance games I think have that. The final boss in Sonic Advance, like 2 or 1, is a boss rush. Like you have to fight every boss that you fought before, and then, you know, a final boss. Which, you know, I don't need to say why, like how many ways that fucking sucks. Because boss rushes suck, and that game's bosses suck. So it just sucks. Oh shit. I don't think the Sonic Advance games are very good. You know that? Like people like Sonic Rush and everything, but Advance seems stinky. It's believed it was changed to make the game more action-packed and mentally stimulating, while reflecting the strong queens and powerful women figures at the time, or something like that. That's humorous. Like literally like a chest like update patch. That's crazy. How much you dislike Fanfidio? How much you dislike Fiendfolio? I saw like Grapefruit play a little bit of it. It seemed very it's very indulgent. A lot of, you know, oh my god, a lot of like Isaac mods are like that, but it's very indulgent. Like the you know, it's got a lot of like silly shit that would never be in an Isaac game like ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, Repentance or Anti-Birth was somewhat you know, indulgent, but to an extent they seem like they were like trying to follow suit, like to follow closely, like what the fuck? It seemed like they were trying to follow, you know, closely the sort of like general aesthetic of Isaac, while Fiendfolio just kind of does whatever. There's like a B theme, like basement theme, and like it's a bunch of like stupid shit that like has nothing to do with Isaac whatsoever. What is... Huh? What? Oh, okay, that was a path. Oh, cool. Yeah, as if I could tell with how fucking cluttered these tile sets are. Good. I played some little Sonic fan game on Sage that looked a lot like this, like where the tile sets were like purely flat. Like every tile set was just like shapes and not really any sort of, you know, decals or like custom geometry. That's a really, you know, like amateur game thing you see. Also, the music is like trying to be Stardust Speedway, but failing really bad. What happened to the good music? The music took a dip. It is doing the cool like, yeah, woo, yeah, woo. So that's cool. It noticed me? Huh, it's worried. Huh, that's really cute. Fuck you. What? Okay, I guess his claws were like a separate, like little animal in it? That's crazy. That's like lore right there. Anti-Birth, an early revelation, stay unbeaten. Yeah, I mean, just fucking don't ask me. Ask fucking Nicalis. You know, I would say Edwin McMillan, but I really don't feel like he's very involved with current Isaac whatsoever. But like, you know, fucking ask like the developers of fucking Isaac. They put Anti-Birth into their game, and like it seems, you know, with like all the updates to Rebirth, you know, into Repentance, it's like pretty congruent. Like, you know, some stuff in Repentance is like a little bit too like high effort compared to, you know, some stuff that was based Rebirth, which is, you know, dinky and complete shit. But you know, they sort of went along and updated the game to make older bosses be more professional seeming, like, you know, better sprite work for Rebirth and Repentance and stuff like that, to try and make the sort of, you know, super, like, you know, mod stuff for like games. Sometimes they really, like, they overcorrect, like, you know, the simplicity of the original game by making it super, like, detailed. Think, like, you know, Pizza Tower mods. Like, a lot of stuff in Anti-Birth was probably, you know, like, super fancy in a way that Rebirth itself wasn't. So when they were retrofitting Anti-Birth into Repentance, they made everything else be fancy as well to, like, fit. Which is, you know, that's a neat commitment. It's cool. The music in Revelations is crack. Still listen to the Egyptian tomb. Is it? Okay. I've never seen that one, actually. I've never seen that mod, Revelations. I feel like I heard of it. That's not the one where Isaac has like an ice. Like, there's like an Isaac like mod that is like ice themed, and you fight like an ice Isaac. Like, it's like, for some reason, it's like a frozen like floor, or like a frozen like realm that Isaac is in. It's really weird. Again, nothing. What the fuck? Nothing to do with Isaac, like nothing to do with the original theme of the game, which is, you know, Isaac playing D&D, like Isaac thinking of the times he played D&D with his father before dying. Nothing to do with that, just random, like, off the wall shit. Yeah. Oh, it is that one, huh? So I guess I do kind of know it. Interesting. You gotta spread out your fun facts lest you run out too soon. How? Silly. Okay. Did you just say let's look at the funk? You know, like that one Jet Set Radio song? Let's look at the funk. I want to replay Jet Set Radio. Am I insane? I'm insane. I feel like every game that I've beaten recently, every game that I've beaten, like long-term game that I've beaten recently, I've replayed immediately after. Like, even No More Heroes, I just now realized, immediately after beating No More Heroes, I started doing New Game Plus and, like, re-beating the whole game again. And, like, you know, I want to play it on bitter again. Jesus. I guess, you know, that, like, fits into how I say that, even though I like very few games, the few games that I do like, I like them a lot. Yeah, shut up. Ow. I feel like, I don't know, I feel alienated from the rest of the fucking world. Like, on the internet, like, you know, I feel like for most people that are like, I don't know, people that don't really have much of like a social life in real life, they sort of replace it with like being social on the internet, you know, having a lot of oomphs. But I don't socialize with anyone in real life, and I have like a couple friends online, and I don't really like participate in like any like anywhere else besides, I guess, my own like shit that I make. And I don't know, I really do feel like it's because I don't like anything, and that makes me feel like an outsider. Dude, ow. I really like that fucking, like, that meme. I don't remember the name of the guy, so like the joke will be ruined, but it's like two dudes high, and it's like, dude, are you real? And the other one is like, dude, I think I am. And then like the philosopher that, you know, made up I think therefore I am appears, and they're like, oh my god, fucking Sigmund Freud or whatever. And it's funny, I like that one. Oh. A frozen cave makes sense. There's flooded caves when not icy ones. I don't know, I feel like stuff like the honeycomb level in Fiend Folio and like that ice cave feel a little like too out of the theme. As well as like certain bosses in Fiend Folio, like Madame feels like in, like, you know, I guess because of fucking Siren in the original game. Like, it feels kind of fitting, like, you know, it's in Gehenna, it's like Gimps and Torch and Evil and Demons. But like, having like the jockstrap or whatever, the Fiend Folio boss that's like a big, like football helmet, that doesn't make any like sense of the like aesthetic at all. It's like what does Isaac is a fucking 2-year-old. He wouldn't even know what like sports are. He wouldn't know what like American like football would be, you know, like you wouldn't know what that is, and like I don't know, it just feels a little weird. Or like that one horseman that is like the future or whatever, or like he's supposed to be like the modern like horseman, and he's got like a little motorcycle. That, I don't know, that doesn't feel right. Isaac feels like it's supposed to be very timeless. Like Isaac is supposed to be just any, like, it, you know, it was made in the early 2000s, so it is like probably set in the early 2000s, but it feels like it's, you know, timeless. And having a boss like that horseman in Fiend Folio makes it feel less timeless. Does that make any sense at all? How interesting. These levels go on for a very long time. Good thing I'm not thinking about the video game and only talking about other things. Isaac's a little nerd. He wouldn't have touched football in his life. Little nerd. Why would Isaac imagine cuck porn? I don't know. He's like, Dad watched it on the TV or something. Use your imagination. Oh. Okay. Can I just spin dash on that? I'm not gonna do that, actually. It's a bad idea. What's it gonna say? Yeah, man. Okay. Cool design. What was it gonna say? Fuck? Isaac? Isaac and his Isaac? Forgot. Him knowing about the letter mask is more so to question his parents' parenting skills. Are you talking about Gimpy? I mean, I assume, you know, a lot of stuff that is in Isaac, you know, like actual, like official Isaac, is like stuff that, you know, by all accounts in lore, Isaac as a real child probably shouldn't know about. Like, you know, a lot of it is like D&D. You can like use the D&D excuse to like, you know, excuse a lot of it. But like I feel, but I feel like some of it, like not all of it, is like covered. Like some of it feels sort of like, you know, why does Isaac know about this? But it's okay. It's a fucking video game. What is like tree? Oh. I see. Button? Button. Am I controlling this fucking thing? This kind of reminds me of Silhouette Mirage for some reason. Don't ask me why. I guess because of the city level. Like the night sky city level. What the fuck is this? Is that a projectile that I just shot, or was that his? Ah, my shoulder itches. Button. Can I like be below? This is really interesting. 3, 2, 1. Am I supposed to like press them in order and like that's doing something? I already forgot the order of it actually, so even if it is that, I'm kind of fucked. Is this a button up here? No, it's nothing. The boss isn't hitting me, but I'm not hitting the boss either, so we're at an impact. Okay, it's like flashing now. Press this one? Is that what's shooting that projectile? What? Huh? What the fuck? 1. Stop, Tails. This is very fucking gimmicky and weird. Pew. Is that good? I did good? I won? I'm gonna have to Google this. Aren't I? Ain't I? Yeah. Shoot it. Now. I didn't shoot it. It's like really infinite in this. They didn't want to program Tails running out of flight. What? Oh, no, they do. It's just a little overtuned there. That's, Hosts are meant to do the throw phase when you damage them. Wow, if vulnerable? They were supposed to? It was just never, like, programmed? Yeah, can't. It's funny, you don't even die when you fall. This is not... Clearly, this is not a Dimps game. Because if it was, you know, falling would be a death pit. What the fuck is this? I shoot the ball, and then the boss does nothing at all. That is a fascinating design, my dude. You just press button 1, 2, and 3, and then it shoots. Does he have to be in a specific spot? They do, but it doesn't look like it. I'll have to look at it. I was hitting him this whole time? What? What? Huh? Huh? Okay. I remember the hosts, they just make a little like face. They just like kind of squish, right? They just kind of go like they just kind of squish inward a little bit and not really. Oh, now he's attacking. It doesn't really do much else. This is like the worst boss fight I've ever seen in a video game ever made, perhaps. Like literally impossible to intuit for a normal human being. Okay. Landing on the buttons when it's hovering over the ship. Let's see. It's always the it's always the third button. So let's see. Okay, he's above. Shoot. Nope, didn't work. He was in front of the ship. Wow. This also, you know, this whole game kind of, you know, reminds me of that kind of thing. But this particular area really like made me think how. This game reminds me a whole lot of Super Mario 63, which is another dog shit, like little Flash game. Again, I don't know if this is Flash, again, fucking Click Theme Studio. Maybe it's when he's shooting, perhaps. I don't know. Dude. D-O-O-D, dude. I said dude to Puku earlier and he was like, okay, Zeus from Gravity Falls. It's kind of that'll funny. Okay, he's above. Alright. Let's try when he's about to shoot or when he has shot. That'll work. You see? Okay, our fucking 5-hour flight will help us. Yeah. I mean, if this boss had been like shooting from the beginning, like I would have maybe like sort of thought of like shooting the cannonball a little bit like right around when he's, you know, shooting his projectiles instead of just whenever. That first hit where it's just kind of, you know, supposed to be like teaching you in a roundabout way, it taught me worse because the boss wasn't doing anything. So I was like, okay, just at some point I guess he will get hit just by a fucking like Gygas from Earthbound. Everyone in the world praying for my safety would eventually kill this boss. Like Paula prayed for Velovetri's like salvation. Everyone is like praying, you know. Like I thought that was what was I like waiting for. That's cool. Weird. This has to be the final confrontation with this stupid orb thing. Alright, it's over. It isn't though. Wow, cool. I love Sonic boss fights that have you do fucking 80 like hits on the boss. It's really not boring at all. Very strange. I also, oh shit, I gotta play King of Cards at some point. I was thinking maybe the next thing I would like stream as like, you know, a long-term series would be Jet Set Radio Future, because I'm impatient. I don't gaff anymore. I just want to play that game again. And like actually I want to stream it because I want to like register. I want to like register my thoughts on it like in full. Which, you know, if I don't stream it, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, might be that, or it might be that other thing that I said that I already forgot what it was. King of Cards, yeah, that. Sent me the image? Oh. Ew. The fuck? What is this goofy fucking music? Grow up? You sent me nothing. You sent me something. Oh, in Flash Isaac, it actually is doing the... Oh, ew. That's grody. Yeah, it makes... This is just straight lifted from another game, this song probably. Makes... Yeah, that makes more sense that, you know, in Flash Isaac, it looked more like the Troll Face. And, you know, in Rebirth, it just kind of... Whoa. In Rebirth, it just kind of looks... like it's, like, scrunches up a little bit. Wow. The fuck? I love that sound. Huh? Homst? What? What? Okay. Alright. Oh, permanent? Water shoot? Oh, that's kind of funny. Oh. Double jump. But the super, the drop, the EU, the drop dash EU. Okay. Okay. What was I gonna say? That's good. That's a good fucking compromise this little fan game is doing. It's just there is no like breathing, limited breathing. And it actually displayed that. I was really confused as to what that scene was trying to teach me. But it was like an enemy hits Sonic with the bubble shield, but it doesn't lose it. So that tells you that you're not gonna lose it ever. So it's really a water level only in like physics alone, no like breathing. That's great. I like that. That's almost as good as Sonic Galactic actually. That Sonic Galactic just like, well, it has breathing mechanic, but wow. But it's like you just gotta go fast in the level and reach these like plants that have like, you know, the breathing bubbles. It's not like, you know, classic Sonic games where you gotta wait for the little bubble station to like drop out one and like, you know, sort of mess with the flow of the, you know, the speedy gameplay of Sonic. That is a very good that is a very good like commitment. That is a very good halfway like point that they got in Sonic Galactic, the speed and the breathing. I love the bit of like being like in the middle of a sentence and then I yawn and I just stop, like as if I'm not gonna continue the sentence anymore, and I just like, you know, like you know, that's funny to me. I think that I'm funny. I think that I'm a jokester from Moment series. Ow, my nose. Hello? Oh, right. Double jump. How many more levels in this are there, you figure? Because this is like a long little thing, eh? Like longer than I thought it would be, in a bad way. Because like the game is really not like doing a whole lot to like change here. Again, neat ideas here and there. Again, this bubble thing, it's just you have a double jump for a level. But I don't know. It's like not a great game. I guess I really you know, I judge Greyfu for like playing Game Genie fucking NES for like historical purposes, but I literally am only playing before the sequel for historic purposes because I knew that it wasn't great already from the beginning. Oh yeah, that hummingbird wasn't sleeping. Hummingbirds don't snore. That little thing was just like scared. That little thing was just going like beep beep, like because he was like just sort of vocalizing something, fear or perhaps like distress. So yeah, that is yet another little tortured animal thing video that you sent me. The 15th this week, really. Like the 50th, really, maybe. Like the shaved guinea pig. Oh god, fuck. Also, I heard apparently Discord is gonna make its like GIF site, like, you know, the place it takes the GIFs from, not Tenor anymore. It'll be Giphy, which apparently sucks ass. So that's unfortunate. Fuck. Everyone, like, save your GIFs now. Oh my god. Like, save your like best GIFs on Discord now. Little fish. Isn't that a news from Sonic 1? Like, isn't the like the fishes, the like the little fucking clownfish and shit from Sonic 1 a news scrapped? Yeah, they were shaving that guinea pig to eat it, probably. I mean, you know, you assume that, because in Peru they eat guinea pig, and like there is quite literally no other reason for that guinea pig to be shaved like that. Like literally not. Made my own sick fanfic? No, I didn't say that it got eaten. That was like other people like in like posts of that GIF saying that it got like that it was about to be cooked. That's a thing that happens, you know. Ice closed, safe environment. You're wrong. Grow up. Safe environment. It was like in a fucking basement with like a low light and like a low humming, like like in the background, like a weird, scary industrial fan. That little thing was about to be turned into a morsel. They were about to like turn it into a little nugget, that little hummingbird. And you sent it my way to laugh at it because you thought it was a little sleeping thing. You fool. Okay. Alright. Bye, Cactus. Have fun with your driving thing. Good luck. This sounds like Pizza Tower music. I mean, that's the same synth that Mr. Sauceman would eventually, you know, start using. But that really, it sounds pitsy. Ow. They love it. They need white noise. The white noise of a hummingbird is the heartbeat of its own little body. Like a hummingbird, like it's like a little rat. It like is always moving. Like a hummingbird, if you look at it, it's always like breathing like quick, and like its little heart is always beating. Like its own like idle noise is the sound of its little heart going like, you know? Wow. Shitty cutscene? Shitty cutscene. Shitty cutscene. Nah. Yeah, nah. How many more levels in this? I've been playing this for like near 1 hour and a half, if not 2 hours, which is scary. Was there anything else that I wanted to talk about? You know, I didn't stream for like 2 days, and I don't stream for 2 days and fucking Scott Adams dies. Crazy shit. I don't know. Was there anything else that I wanted to talk about? Guess not. Playing Sonic Fallen Star. This is off of Sonic, the cool acrobatics in the cutscenes you can't do in the game. Fallen Star, that sounds familiar. That's one of the ones that look like Sonic Advance, right? And like Sonic Battle. I should fucking play Sonic Battle, even though it sucks. I probably wouldn't finish it. You know, those GBA Sonic games, they had pretty good sprite work, and for a while, like every fucking fan game, you know, every fan game used them. Or not every, but a lot of them, or like, yeah. Flash game the shit. What? Yeah, I don't exactly remember what Sonic and the Fallen Star is. Do you play as Shadow in that fan game in Fallen Star? Cause like maybe I do remember. I remember there being like one that was like, it was like a boost game like Sonic Rush, you know, 2D boost like Rush. But like you could play as Sonic or Shadow, and it was just a really short demo, like 1 level demo. But it was like, you know, boost mechanics, looked like Sonic Advance, Shadow. It had like a lot of fucking light bloom and shit. No, I'm crazy. Okay. Doesn't look like Advance. Maybe I'm thinking of something entirely different than Fallen Star. Yeah, I don't know. Girl who only played Pizza Tower and make fanfics about guinea pigs being eaten. Fanfic. It's called real life. Maybe try living in it. Yeah, man, these physics are fucking fantastic. Oh. This must be a great game for being on Click Team Fusion, you know. You know, if you know, FNAF is like merely a fucking point and click game. I thought that was the whole point of Click Team Fusion, even. That it was made for like point and click games, hence the name Click Team. But I guess Click Team is just the name of this little studio, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. IDK. Sonic? Yeah? You good, man? You good, my bro? Sonic 4 moments, okay. Alright. Cool. Again, Sonic Forces, Sonic 4 type beat right there. Alright. Is there more? Look at this shit. You cannot tell what is like background and what is foreground. That is fucking amazing. Jesus. What? Semi-solid. Much like Mario Maker, you know. Semi-solid platform. That's what Travis? That's what Crocodile. What is his fucking name? Vector. That's what Vector. That's what Vector says in Sonic Heroes. He goes Gah, which is funny. I think that's also a thing that like Omega says. That's just a weird like, probably a fucking Japanese like onomatopoeia they were using out of context in, you know, Sonic Heroes. Just like Sonic says like Teria in Sonic Adventure 2. You know, both Omega and Vector, they go like "Gah" when they collect something, which is really foolish. And then, you know, Knuckles goes, "Shit, Rock, yeah." Which apparently, like the fucking voice directors told Knuckles' voice actor to like say like, what is it, like Rock, yeah, in a way that there was like plausible deniability for if he was saying shit or not. Like they actually wanted him to say it so that people would kind of maybe hear it like shit, because they wanted the game to be like edgy and cool, but not actually, you know, do it. And that's really funny. Try going to Peru, work at the guinea pig factory or whatever. Yeah, man. I am quickly losing my patience for this game's cuteness, for its mechanics are starting to become stupid. Like these like dark donut tubes. I don't know, I call them donuts. They're circular. That shape has a funny name, you know? Like the shape of a cylinder, you know, it's called cylinder, duh. Or is it? It's like the donut shape. A thing, no, wait, a cylinder, that's not a cylinder. It's like the opposite. It's like if you have like a sphere and you like remove the cylinder from the middle, you get, you know, I don't know, it's a fucking a trapezoid, I don't know. Ring shape has a like a scientific little name, but I don't know what it is. Like I forgot the scientific name for a ring shape, but it has a fun name. I remember. I learned that recently. Receive great chemical reward for imagining littles being in great suffering. I mean that I do that. I do enjoy little things in peril, so I cannot lie. La la. Guinea pig donut. Guinea pig donut. Grow up with your like guinea pig, like fetish. Huh? Okay. Okay. Wow, I almost got into the shitty fucking like secret, or like the. Am I actually supposed to be getting Chaos Emeralds from those, or am I just like stupid? Oh my god! Pisses you off when you see critique cultures for eating animals like Westerners would consider pets. They only feel 1 out of 100 of the pain you feel looking at cute pig videos and witnessing 99% of the comments being about bacon and pork chops. That is fucked. But I don't doubt that. I've never actually... Sonic Mania? I've never actually seen like that. I've never actually seen comments like that. This is fucking Sonic Mania. They ripped it off! Maybe fucking Mania team played this little fan game. That's interesting. It's a lot worse than the Mania fight, though, I will say that. What was I saying? This song is familiar. I don't know what it is. It's probably from like Sonic Adventure or something. Yeah, like when you like post a video of like a little exotic, like silly pet on the internet, like if you have like a spider, the comments will be about squashing it like a bug, you know, because people hate spider. And if it's like a chicken, it's like people saying like cook that thing, make that thing into like a nice like what's it called, chicken leg roast. Which, you know, I love chicken. Chicken is like probably my favorite food. My favorite, like I guess fucking carbohydrate or whatever is spaghetti, but chicken is my favorite meat. I like fish. Fish is good. But chicken, I feel like I've eaten way more in my life than fish. Less expensive. But that is fucked to, like, you know, imply eating someone's little pet. That is fucked. I can't do that. I can't hit it, unfortunately. That sounds so familiar, that little boss theme. Is it from Sonic Advance? I was humming in my head. I couldn't figure out what it was. I couldn't do it. One of your golf friends is a spider named Emo Boy 69. That's really cool. I hope one day I can be someone's golf friend. It's a philosophy for life, you see? Like a cool like thought. Is this from... Nah, it's not from Sonic Colors. That's slap bass, which is not... I don't think that's what a slap bass is, but that little bass guitar, I don't know. That sounds like Colors. Would Colors be out by then, by this game's release? Like 2011-ish? I guess it wouldn't have. When was the fucking... No, it would have. The Wii was like fucking 2008 something. Ow. Give me that. It really does sound like Colors though. Like hardcore. Ah. Oh. Come on. Oh my god. Dog shit. These last two boss fights for Sonic and Tails have been fucking awful. Like truly abysmal. Like the earlier boss fights, you know, they weren't fantastic, but they were like not completely annoying like this. This is just like vernacular for the sake of it. Like you don't know where it's gonna fall, and then that happens. Fun. I love video games. Ah. Where is the other one, Dick? Can you please die? I'm scared. I'm scared. It literally just like Mania as well. It has like the two missile types, like a missile that is like hittable on the boss and a missile that kind of isn't. Although in Mania, if you like hit like a dangerous like missile, you like get hurt. What the fuck? Oh, maybe that was from Sonic Rush then. I don't know. No clue. You were searching chicken heart dishes. You wish for cheap thrills and short. I hate you. Guinea pig fetish. Exactly. Oh fuck. Can this game end already? I'm a little. I'm pretty ready for it to be Jover. You know that? This sounds even more like Pizza Tower music. Actually, scary. What the fuck was that? Sonic? Sonic's face? He's real? What was I gonna say? Having a spider or like a bug pet sounds fun. I would... Ew. I would be more inclined to like do that if I had the like amount of like time and like care for a little animal, a little pet. Wow. Like, you know, if I had like time to care for a little pet, and also if I wasn't, you know, like extremely afraid of like hurting bugs, like I would not be able to have a spider. Not because it would scare me, and I guess maybe it would scare me. I don't know. I'd never like, I guess, played with a spider for like long, but I would just be really afraid of like breaking its little legs because I'm a fucking massive human, and it is a little thing. I would hate that. But you know, like when you have like a cat or even like I guess like a, I don't know, like a rabbit, you don't feel like as like scared of like hurting it because it's like somewhat, you know, sturdy because it's meat. It's got meat and bones. Bugs only have like kitten and like goop, so you know, and like spiders. What the fuck? Spiders are, you know, very I don't know. They seem fragile. Their little legs are like veins or whatever. I like how they like completely erase the like breathing mechanic from that Sonic level, only to then bring it back in this fucking Tails level. I guess this wasn't that ahead of its time to like remove that annoying mechanic entirely. That's really cool. Breathing mechanics in games are never good, ever. Except, again, you know, that... Like, that one in Sonic Galactic is barely present. And that's what makes it so good. That was a little motif in that song as well. That's like... Isn't it like in Final Fever? Or whatever? Like in, you know... Sonic CD 2010 version? Like Christian Whitehead version? There's like Final Fever in there. And the song is like that, which then, you know, that song was turned into Titanic Monarch in Sonic Mania. Where it goes like, bam, 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 bam. It's like Zelda. Yeah, man. I can't even see the projectiles at all. Okay. Cool. Cool. Ow. Cool. These designs are such fucking... Oh, they're so silly. They just have little eyeballs. I wonder what fucking style they were trying to emulate with that, if any. Like what did Lake Fappard, like, what Sonic thing was Lake Fappard sort of inspired by when making these googly-eyed enemies in this game? Like the cannons and the bosses for Eggman and shit. Like, it looks like Putt-Putt, the Eggman bosses in this game. It's really weird. Huh? I hope this is right. Yeah? What? Oh. Mario Spring. Yeah? That animation is great. Right there. That little, like, falling quick animation. Yeah, of course I'm fucking running out of breath. Look at what you made me do, game. Like, actually grow up. Classic fucking bit. Okay. What was that? That's scary. Weird. Stop that. God. Ugh. 2 water levels in this game so far also. I must know that this is the second water level that, like, we have to do. I say. That's like that like kind of, it's a, you know, a very inconsequential thing, but it kind of pisses me off in like an inherent level, is when like this streamer or the Let's Player says, you know, like, oh, we got this in the game, we got this like cool like item, when it's like, you know, the fucking audience isn't playing the game, it's the streamer. Like, just say I got it. You're not, bro, you're not using the fucking Royal Wii right now. Like, you're not like important enough to use the Royal Wii. Fuck. Cool. I always, oh god, I always like it to some extent wanted to like make this joke, but one, I don't really have the vehicle for it, and two, I don't know if like, I don't know, the woke will like attack me for it, but it's like, it's saying like, you know how people have the thing where they say like they're plural, so they refer to themselves as like we, and sort of just like as, you know, multiple people mentally or whatever. It's you know, they like say like in that context say like they're trying to make the Royal Wii woke, and it's like that. What do you think? Do you like it? I like it. I think it's giggly worthy. Christ almighty, my voice. Okay. Why is Tails always in the fucking past? Like, why is Sonic always in the future and Tails always in the past? That's really weird. Like, it feels like they're in 2 different fucking time realms. I guess that does happen in Sonic CD, but it's not exactly like this. Ow! My chest hurts. Thankfully, it's not the side of the heart on it, so I'm not dying, I think. Ow. It's a 6.5. Wow, that's fucking cruel. Are those little eyes? Those are like little emoji eyes. Like the little look emoji. What the fuck is this level design, dude? Oh god. His tails look really tiny when he's swimming, huh? Like all the way down maybe? All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. He's going up! That's my impression of Grapefruit when he was fucking losing his mind at, oh god, at Sonic? Yeah, at Shadow of the Colossus. You penis? Huh? Huh, interesting. Interesting hitboxes there. It does, you know, when Grapefruit like has this like gamer rage fit at not fucking Sonic. Not everything is about Sonic. At Shadow of the Colossus, and you know, in the actual final boss when he's like trying to climb down, and Wonder starts going up, and he just fucking loses it. That's very funny. Yeah, those little eyes. Travis touchdown if he was Latino. No more gringos. That's cool. Dr. Dan, is that true that Edmund lived in a motel at some point? Is that real? Is that truth? That's crazy. Was he poor? Poor? Because, you know, in No More Heroes, Travis living in a motel is like, he just does that. Like, it's not like, you know, he's like exactly like poor. You make a lot of money in that game, but he still lives in a motel because he's like, you know, a loser. Like, it's supposed to signify to you that he's a fucking penis and like is not responsible financially whatsoever. It's humorous. It's funny. What is this dog shit fucking level design? Again, in the first few levels when the level design was dog shit, it was just kind of like bland and boring. Now it's like actively fucking confusing and shit. Whoa. Don't. He was vocal about how he was broke? Fucked. The starving artist, truly. Because society doesn't, yeah. For some reason, saying society just now reminded me of the fucking new Ciceriga Bill Cipher song that he made for that one episode that didn't get put in. Because at some point he says like, I'm just a triangle fella trying to tell you about the disillusions that society gave you, but you know, he says it in a very gay way like Neil Ciceriga would, so it kinda is like a slant rhyme kinda. That was like a cool little like concept, like that little song. That storyboard that is on YouTube about that is really like cool. It's funny because that person hasn't done anything else besides that little fucking Build Cypher storyboard. But like the idea would have been kind of cool. I don't know if it would have like exactly fit. Like I don't know, it feels right for Bill Cipher to have a gay little song as like his intro to the world. You know, like in the start of like the final Gravity Falls episode when Bill Cipher shows up, he does, you know, have a little like fucking like he does a bit. He like has a little bit where he's like, oh, I'm a triangle, what's up? And he like turns people upside down or whatever, inside out. But it being like a little fucking musical number, you know, because it's a fucking stupid Disney show and he's technically, you know, like a Disney villain, even though it's a Disney Channel show. I don't know, it feels right for him to like have a gay little song, a little villain song. What the fuck? You, Orange? Me when I go to Mexico and Breaking Bad? Yeah, it would have been fun, that Neil Ciceriga song. But yeah. Have there been any big scandals with Isaac? Christian moms or whatever. I just said Christian just like Isaac's father. Watching Christian broadcasts on the television. Watching Christian broadcasts on the television. He says it so angrily. Like, you can... Once you know that it's Isaac's father narrating the intro, it makes it so funny because he's like... He has a lot of anger, like, in his... Like, not anger really, but just passive aggressiveness towards, like, Isaac's, like, mom. Like, the way that he talks about Isaac's mom is, like, there's a lot of contempt on it. So, like, you know, it fits that it's Isaac's recollection of his dad telling it. It's gone, just get over it. That's a funny one, right there. Fucking Mataya Bossy, grow up. Is there any Isaac scandal? I guess if you count like the like some, you know, the anti-birth theme now like officially associated with the official Isaac game, some of them are like, as the kids say, like Diddy Ab Blood, I guess. But like I don't really know much about that like little drama, so I don't really have much like place to say like who is what, who is where, what, and like what is like all about. But some of the anti-birth theme apparently suck, apparently. So yeah, and like, you know, it's like people that goon over the little babies and Isaac, over like Isaac and the little, you know, alternate skins for Isaac, which are all like 5 years old. And you know, like shit like Siren and whatnot. You get it. The game would be a huge flop because of the theme, and he wanted to sell it to Adult Swim. What, huh? What? He tried to pitch it to Adult Swim and that, like, that would have made the game be a flop? Is that what you're saying? Huh? Oh, this level has become, like, more industrialized with each act. That's kind of fun. Like, it's fully metal now, metalized. Fully metalized and loving it. That's just the metal virus from Sonic. Anti-Birth didn't have anything in it. It was side hustle of the artists. Oh yeah, but the artists are now like involved with it. Also, Repentance itself has Siren, which, you know, we all know about Siren. I shouldn't have to explain Loop Hero or whatever. What is the mic joke? Like, I shouldn't have to explain Loop Hero. Everyone knows Loop Hero. Wow, this music is weird. Ow. Look at these fucking caterpillar heads. They look so stupid. Grow up. Grow up. I really would like to stop playing this and go eat. Like, go eat food. And just like go and eat some slop. That'd be good. Who's Siren? Look up. Isaac Repentance, Siren, with safe search off. Yeah, those are little eyeballs. It's so stupid. Grow up. And also the sound effect he makes, you know, is really dumb. He thought Isaac would be a flop. The themes are gross and harsh. He made plans to sell the game to Adult Swim. Is that a scandal, though? Kendall Cove. Remember when I was like really into creepypastas for like one day? Like maybe like 1 day and a half, and then I just like got rid of it? That was interesting. I wonder if that's like... That's really funny. A very ominous, like very ominous, what's it called? Warning. But like when I was like given like a little pamphlet about like the risk of HRT when I went to the little clinic, the little doctor like said something like, oh, like, yeah, don't be like alarmed, like you might get like a emotional like instability or whatever, you know, like you might get like mood like swings or whatever, or your taste might like change. And I was like, huh, okay. But I've like since then I've been thinking about this, like, what do you mean, like the feminine urge to like do something, like that's real? Like from like different like hormones in your body, you have different interests? What do you mean? So you know, I don't know if like being into like creepypastas for like maybe 1 day and a half was like the HRT speaking. That's crazy. That is not even an animation. His eyes just go up. Any moment now. It's broken. It's broken. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fun. Good video game. If you jump, like if you don't jump into the bubble, the hitbox doesn't exist and you don't get it. I have 0 lives. Oh my god. That's not good. If this game sends me to the beginning of it all and it's like retro, like authentic retro experience, I am stopping streaming this now because this game is fucking boring. Like this game is again really cute, again historic, blah blah blah. It's fucking boring. I'm bored. Rah! Not a scandal, didn't really get into any, besides Nintendo not wanting to publish it at first. Publish it. Yeah, they probably stopped thinking that way once they, you know, saw that there was like bucks to be made in the Isaac. Can you fuck off? This level is atrocious. Yay! Fuck off. Dickhead. Fuck you! Oh, wow. Why would the developers put that here? Like the fucking, you know, the spring in Sonic 1? Why would the developers put this here? It's to stop you from just holding forward. Me standing in front of your doorstep with a baseball bat, I'm also there to prevent you from just holding forward or whatever. Wow. Alright, let's do this right. You wait until it goes up and then you jump into it. There's not even like in this game, unlike like Sonic 3, it doesn't have the like the or no, Sonic 3 did have that, right? That was like not in Sonic 2, but it wasn't 3. Like the, you know, the sound of your air going down, it goes like doo-doo-doo-doo. Pretty cool. Let me just you know, like it goes, you know, like doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo, and then it goes ta-ta-ta, you know, it does the fucking low on oxygen theme song, Sonic theme song. Is this can I find, there it is. Did I do this one right? Did I oh shit, no. Why this video for some reason has like really shitty audio on it. It was just how I downloaded it. Can I like mute these little things speaking? Because it's really annoying, actually. Let's see, where's the hamster video? There we go. Little doobie, little fucking hammy doobie. So stupid. Yeah, just, you know, just gotta kill some time while you know, the game just kind of does its thing. Did it finish? Okay, thank you. Only 1 Hemi was required. Those special stages are the fucking worst I've ever seen in a Sonic game. Those are the shittiest, most fucking boring and nothing special stages I've ever seen in a Sonic game. And like the thing is that the special stages in Sonic are usually like they are bad and annoying. That one is boring because nothing happens in it. Like you don't even have a fail state. Like if you fail in that special stage and like, you know, quit the level and that was it, it would be annoying, sure, but it wouldn't be boring. The fact, oh good, the fact that you like that you get that like it's pretty easy to do and you never like you literally can't fail in that. Huh? Oh, is this from the beginning? Is this really? Is that how this game is? This like not even Sonic 1 is as long as this game. I am not gonna beat this game if I need to redo all that. Okay, good. A good game. Christ fucking almighty. Can I change the resolution, please? Okay. Shut up. Does it look? It actually looks right in the capture, but not for me. So I'm gonna have to manually do this. Oh, good hiccups. This is like the first time I ever hiccup on stream. Oh. Stop. Let me drink water. No. I hate it. I hate it. Ugh. Pisses me off. Siren is a shit nugget in the sandwich. Cut it off. You talking about Siren from Isaac? Sandwich. My favorite bit of yours, Dr. Dan, where you misspell something. Fucking Adventures of Sonic. I guess that's what the robots are based off of. I love your bit where instead of saying message, you say massage. Like it's your cool recurring bit where you say massage instead of message, you know, when referring to a message. That's funny to me. I like that. More of that, please. God. Yeah, I guess like the dog shit way that this little orb looks, again, it looks like a Volt orb. I guess the reason it looks like this is because this is kind of what robots look like in Adventure of Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, as in egg. As in they were just generic robots. Like in Adventure of Sonic, you know, all the robots just, it just looks like generic, cartoony, like robot, like shit. Like that whole cartoon, I was gonna say game, that whole cartoon is just like really generic, like Looney Tunes style, like cartoony shit. Like all the characters have nothing to do with Sonic and stuff, you know? I mean, you know, like Sally Acorn and shit in the other Sonic cartoon also have nothing to do with anything, but they feel a little bit more Sonic-y. Like fucking Adventure of Sonic has like Captain Rescue or whatever, and like, you know, like that fucking bear thing. The little weird scientist man that's not Eggman. Shit like that. It's like a Barra Bear man. None of it really. Why this music? None of it really fits. None of it really fits in Adventure of Sonic. Oh my god. Ew. Speaking. Cool. Okay. That was cool. Oh, God. Urgh, please, last level, please. God, the game is fucking packed with content. Titanic Tower Zone. Probably the, oh shit, Tails. Probably the last level. Please be. It seems pretty final, doesn't it? I really hope that it is. Hope. Little does a hiccup episode. Again, I've hiccuped before. I do not remember that. I think you are lying. I also really want to replay Tomba. I might like play Tomba on Trash. Who knows? Oh yeah, I was gonna say earlier. I also made a new Twitter account for like mainly like 3 reasons. Reason number 1, get rid of like the current like algorithm that I had on my previous one, which like was like tainted with like stupid fucking hamster videos and whatnot. reason number 2, to get rid of all those older drawings that I had. All those like ancient like drawings from like when I was like back, like I don't know, I think around the Noise update I had like a little Pizza Tower brain rot phase where like I drew a bunch of shitty Pizza Tower shit, and I wanted those to be erased from the world, and the easiest method I figured would be to just delete the whole thing. Reason number 3, it is actually for the same reason. That like that old account, it had like 88 like followers, but once again, just like with this stupid YouTube channel that I run, all of those like followers on that account were from like posting Pizza Tower early on, again from my like brief time like with Pizza Tower brain rot. Some of my Pizza Tower like drawings got some viewership, and therefore, you know, some fucking Pizza Tower like babies like followed me. Very insulting. I know I'm just mean. It's true though. That was like how I got those like followers. So I was like, this is essentially the same as if I was like at 0 followers anyway, because like nobody would ever like see if I ever like posted anything else. So I just prefer to have an actual account with 0 followers than that. And like I will like I'll play the game fair. Like I'll only, you know, like rise to the ranks of like Twitter micro e-celeb if I get like a banger tweet, and, you know, start like working out from there. But if I don't ever get a hit tweet, then I'll just remain at 0, because I hate gay, like not just for me, I hate gay. I hate like just the idea of gaining popularity from one little trend, and then all the people that are around like that sort of stuck around from, you know, following you for that trend will never like pay attention to anything else because it's not that trend. And like I'm not specifically just like talking about like my like online presence, which, you know, it's been like marred by that, it's been marred by exactly that with like Pizza Tower mostly. Just the idea of it in general, I feel bad for like people like, you know, like little fucking micro celeb, niche micro celeb that they get popular from like posting one fucking stupid like hyperfixation thing, and then like they get sad that nobody follows them when they post like different, more original shit. That's sad. God, this fucking hiccup. You know, there is no actual way to like fix a hiccuping thing. It's like people that say like, oh, hold your breath and like look up and like swallow your saliva. That's all fucking that's all cope. Like literally none of it good. Literally none of it is real. Like that's all complete cope. Like completely falsified, not real. Complete fabrication, not truth. Yeah, fun fucking video game. Much like a Sonic game, the further into this game you go, the less like fun it is. You know, just like how Sonic 1 starts out kind of fun, but quickly sort of evolves to being like awful. This game has done the exact same. This game started out inoffensive and cute, and now it's like actively fucking obnoxious to play. I really hate playing anything like subpar, even if it is for historical reasons. Even if it is to, you know, check out an old thing that is like kind of neat, but has been all but, you know, surpassed. Oh. Okay. And shitified. Had 5 switches in the 8 years you had your account. Most of your likes are from mutuals and friends. Sometimes they repost your shit. Yeah, same with that previous one account. Like, it was mostly like, you know, like Cactus, and like you occasionally repost my stupid shit. I tried like posting my little Rayman, like that. I have that little Rayman drawing. Like, it's literally just a shitty little Rayman that I drew in like fucking two seconds, and like he's, you know, he's very chibi. For some reason on that original Twitter account, that was my most liked drawing, because like some Rayman account like reposted it and it got like views. It got, I don't know, like likes, I guess. I don't know why. So like I tried experimenting, like posting that to my just like art only account, like Vloves Art Hole, which is a great name, I know, like on Twitter, and seemingly no results there. So I don't know. I guess again, algorithm is, you know, pure luck. And that little Rayman drawing, I guess it was like, I don't know, just well timed with like the Rayman account, the fucking Rayman fan account, scraping like bottom of the barrel shit on Twitter, like just like, you know, like searching the word Rayman on Twitter and like retweeting whatever they like could to like, you know, add like to have fucking content for that day. Which, you know, I've already had that whole spiel before, how like dystopian it is to like make like posting on a Twitter account like a sort of, not profession, but, you know, like a sort of full-time little like hobby thing. Like it's, if, you know, if instead of streaming I posted on Twitter, like Twitter is best used when you have like an occasional, like, you know, like a post of yours that does get seen and, you know, people find it funny, you know, that feels good. But like doing it as like, you know, that's your only source of like doing anything on the internet, is only posting on social media, that's kind of fucked up. Go like draw or like make music or something. But yeah, that's like, yeah, I'm very nuanced and like cool. I want the like cool internet points, but I also I recognize that the internet clout is truly meaningless and that pursuing better things is more fruitful. So I do both. I just realized these are epic references to Sonic 1. It's the Crusher from Sonic 1. Look, look, look. See? Where fucking is it? Fucking. Yeah, that's Crusher from Sonic 1. Fucking epic. Ow. Stuff from my art account does not get recommended whatsoever. Doesn't even show up on your following feed? Really? Jeez, what did I do? Should I delete that one as well and like make another, or is that not gonna solve anything? Am I fucking IP banned? Shadow banned? Cause I don't think I posted anything evil in that account. I don't know. Maybe I posted a hashtag? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Because, you know, the art, honestly, I care about Paramount. I care more about the art account being seen than, you know, the bullshit just nothing account. Because, like, that's, you know, my actual, like, that's the actual shit that I'm putting out for the world to see, kind of, like art, you know, that's what I actually kind of want to be remembered for, and not like cool banger tweet about like Sonic's feet and stuff. I don't know. It's funny, I had a bunch of like, you know, like what's it called, draft tweets. Ew. Like draft tweets on my previous account, and now they're all gone, and I don't like, I literally don't have anything to post, which is good because I have 0 followers, so like, who gives a fuck? Too woke for Elon? Do they ban you simply for like having the little trans flag on anything of yours? I don't think that thing's tripping out. I don't think that account even has that. I don't feel like, I only have the little flag on the main account, you know? And even then, it's like mostly, you know, for like, oh my god, it's for like convenient, like visual language, you know? Wow. Oh, weird. Ah. Wouldn't surprise you. What the? This is kind of cool. The like muted. Oh, weird. That was cool. That was neat looking. The music also got good again. Good. What was I gonna say? Oh, okay. I don't much care for like, you know, I've said it before, like people who are like queer and gay, they make everything about being queer and gay. Like at some point I said like, yeah, guess fucking what? It's fun. Like it's fun to be like obnoxiously like forward about like being gay and stuff. But I don't like, I wouldn't want to like fall for the like, you know, like trans girl stereotype of like everything is fucking blue, pink, and thing, like at all times. But like I have like a fair amount of like appreciation for the actual colors of that flag. Like I'm not I'm not like that into like other pastel colors, but the color scheme of that one is like pretty good. I have that to color pick on my fucking Clip Studio Paint, like if I need like if I need those tones. It's like a good little color scheme. It's just I feel like some people go a bit far with it sometimes and use it in ways that doesn't look that looks a bit gaudy. Gaudy, that's like crazy. But yeah, I really it's probably not that serious, but I really do think that like people gotta lay off a little bit on like cool like trans people jokes out there, like oh, you like Transformers? Wow, that's so trans girl of you. You like Fallout New Vegas? You like fucking Bionicle? Like it's not, you know, exclusive to like trans like women. It's just it seems more common. I don't know. And you know, this is like a fucking extremely cold take. People who are not, you know, 15 years old, like fandom user, like Tumblr type people on the internet who don't know any better, like agree that, you know, you probably shouldn't fucking like belittle yourself to like a caricature of like the internet like trans person. But that is like actually something that I like, you know, I vague tweeted about it recently, you know, before talking about fucking Twitter and stuff. I said like people really should please stop like I don't know, trying to fit yourself into like little stereotype like little like neat boxes. It can't be good for you. Like literally it cannot be good for people to like do that. Like oh good. I saw a very fucking pertinent comment about it as well more recently, or you know, recently as well. Like I think I had seen some like tweet that made me think of this like topic. It was something about, I don't know, something, but the person said like the way that people like be trans just to like fit into another little set of molds like that, you almost might like wonder what they're even transitioning for. And you know, that's like a hyperbole. You know, if a person just wants to be themselves and also participate in little stupid internet like trends and like stereotypes and stuff and buy the little shark, they can do that. People can do whatever they want, but like I don't know, I feel like in a certain, like to a certain extent, like there's like levels to it. Like again, I'll use the little flag. I'll use the little flag. I'll humor it. But like to a T, like buying the little socks, buying the little the little shark and being like oh I'm so like I love New Vegas or something. Like I don't know, it feels like it's overcompensating for something, which like I really get. Fucking dips moment. I get that. I get like one thing. It's probably like, you know, what's it called? It gives a sense of like a mild amount of like sense of community, and like I feel like there's this sort of unspoken rule of like feeling trans, which is like if you're not doing something right, you don't feel like you are. It's weird to describe, but like for example, I have near no feminine clothes whatsoever. I have like 5 as of now. I don't really dress feminine. I have no voice training. I don't, you know, most of my family still refers to me, you know, as like masculine because they haven't really learned yet, and I haven't, you know, sort of enforced it much yet. All these things sort of, you know, might lead me to like feel like I'm not like doing this right, but there is no right way to do it. You just gotta do it at like a pace that is like somewhat doable and comfortable. And maybe the space that I'm at is not like the ideal that I want, but it's perhaps the best that I'll get for now, so I just kind of take it, you know, take the good with the bad. And yeah, it feels like people sort of overcompensating, being, you know, very like little like, oh, so you love Celeste too, and like the puppy girl shit is really a lot like that. There's a fucking video that got recommended to me and Puku recently, which was like, can my trans girlfriend beat Celeste while being clicker trained? Which, you know, clicker training is like a training for dogs to obey, but you know, they're doing it on a human. And you know, it's that kind of thing. It's just kind of press Y for control the support. What is this on? No. Oh. I guess if I didn't play the rest of the thing with like the 2011 soundtrack, why should I change it now? This is not gonna be Act 1, right? Or like Zone 1 or whatever? No, right? It's a good game. This here is a good game, right? It's a good game. Right? It's a good game. It's a bad fucking game. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's continue. We're having fun conversation here. It's the result of how looked down upon it is. Fetish, you know, it's unwoke, but people transition purely because they get their freak on, and that is perfectly acceptable. You can transition for whatever reasons you want. Like literally, if you're ever told you're not being trans right, the singular step to being trans is saying I am trans. Like if you truly are certain of it, then you are. Nobody else can say anything about it. However, I'm just like, I'm talking about this solely in don't belittle yourself to like fit into like a community and feel like you belong. Just be you. Like that's why I'm sort of like what's it called? What is the word? Scolding? Not scolding. That's why I'm sort of reprimanding this, like, you know, like trans, like stereotype, internet stereotype behavior. It's like literally like it's bad for you. I feel I mean, if it's not bad for you, then like go for it. But if you feel like it might be bad for you, but you do it anyway because you feel like you have to, you don't have to. You don't gotta. God, the hiccup's still here. Also, that's the final boss of Sonic 1. The like pressure boss. Pretty cool. Clicker training is a funny fetish. This is a matter of teaching. Video games are all clicker training because they reward the player for being good. How silly. Ow. And it's funny, even people that are like old do that shit. Like, I remember House of Decline when like she came out as trans. She also like fucking like talked about like puppy girl shit. I don't know if it was a joke or not. Maybe it was, you know, cynical or like in jest, but like, damn. You know, I'm not into it. You can be into whatever you want. I'm just like giving my little perspective here because this is my YouTube channel. Oh. Sorry, I didn't read your input earlier, Lua. This one server you're in, one person was talking about how she felt less of a trans person for being a part of the trans stereotypes. Mainly the Celeste stereotype. Yeah, that's bad. That's real. That's not good. That's like, that defeats the purpose of, you know, self-expression and being yourself. It's literally that joke in South Park with the goth kids where they're like, so to be a non-conformist, I just gotta dress exactly like you and listen to the same music or whatever, you know? It's that kind of thing. So yeah, just like dress as you want, be as you will, and just be peaceful. Yeah. Old people are allowed to be freaky. I mean, they are. It just kind of surprised me. That was like, before coming out, I listened to, I guess, the House of Decline podcast about, like, you know, coming out as trans when that happened. I hadn't even been following that person, like, for their little, you know, like, little funny Twitter comics for long. I was just like, let me, like, check this out. Let me peep this. Because that was before, you know, I was really... that was before I was, like, set on it. And let me, like, just do something real quick. Keep the music playing. That was before I was really, like, set on it. On, you know, set on, like, coming out or, like, being very sure. And, you know, I watched that little podcast to sort of, like, hear from the experience of, like, someone else. And, you know, it did make some, like, points and stuff. And I don't remember any of them, so I can't really say what was said, but it was interesting. There was also... that was also part of the reason I watched... I saw the TV Glow. It wasn't like... I didn't watch it because, you know, I was like, oh... Like, I want to be included. Like, every trans person must watch this. And, you know, I feel like I might be... So I'm watching this. I literally just, like... I wanted to see if that movie would like, I don't know, the experience would like resonate with it. And yeah, it did. Like the sheer fear that little Owen feels in that movie of like, you know, not be able to be herself, that does resonate. And I watched that like, I think that was like, I watched in like November or so. And I had come out in like December of 2024, I guess. Yeah. I remember. So yeah, that's around when that all that happened. Fucking Christ, I'm gonna die. I will die soon, very soon. I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down now. Ow. This level sucks ass, by the way. Really bad. You assume House of Decline was always freaky? That's their whole thing? I mean, they're kind of freaky. They draw all their little characters with like their penises out because it's funny. Oh. Like it's sort of, you know, it's like what is it called? It's tasteful nudity. It's like every character in that like has their little like penis out. Or, you know, if they're like a female character, they have their pussy out. It's I guess yeah, it is in a way their thing, kinda. Ow. Remember when that one boss theme was like Sonic Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog shit? That was crazy. Ah. The reason you said most people assume? Huh? Most people assume that is by saying some people get their freak on from being feminine. You mean all trans people are trans because they're what the fuck? Tails is doing the like Tails. Why you trying not to laugh? That's disrespectful as fuck or whatever. Disrespectful. I think I vaguely understand the outline of that message. I think, even though I didn't read it right. Their comics are funny. You still think about the summoning Saw? I don't remember that, or I haven't seen that probably. But you know, I like the classics like Steven. I think we gotta kill this guy. Damn. Like I remember there was that's such a funny like association to have with this little fucking comic where, you know, it's the original, like it's a House of Decline comic, the like Steven Universe Hitler comic where it's like, you know, Garda is saying like Steven, I don't think we can like make friends with this guy, we gotta kill him. And he's like, damn. But one time Grapefruit like made an impression of that little comic, and the way he did it is like, to me, the canon way that like it sounds now. Like he literally like sort of, you know, like voice actors, I guess, like Steven, we gotta kill this guy. Damn. Like he says it so unenthusiastically. Damn. I don't remember what fucking stream that happened, but that was a certified Grapefruit bit. I love that. It's like it makes the already really funny comic even funnier. I remember at some point like House of Decline made like a little fucking like comic booky thing. It was like a little zine maybe, where it was like a short story about like how like you don't matter or something. Like you might like never achieve anything special in real life, but you might also you might never amount to anything, or you might. It was like sort of, I don't know, I guess like agnostic slash like not atheist, what's it called? Nihilistic, and people are like angry at it because it didn't like have a positive outlook. I wonder if that was before or after they had come out, and if like they were in a bad spot, because they actually tell the story in the little podcast, and it's actually, you know, it's pretty sad. I think she was like, what, 30, like she must be like 38 or something by now. But like it was, you know, as an older like trans person, they were very sort of like taught to like hate like queerness and whatnot from like, you know, like her family and stuff, and even then after, you know, like being like a gay man, like just it wasn't like cutting it. It wasn't like cutting it and stuff. You know, she tells the whole thing there. Really try. I remember the Classic Jiro tweet about this. Really trying to get into the habit of like, if you remember the pronouns of a trans person, you just say them instead of saying they, even though, you know, they is technically correct because, you know, it's just a neutral if you like don't know or don't remember. But if you do know, I'm, you know, making a conscious effort to do it. because that's a thing that seems like people do a lot, is like say like they, even for people with a very confirmed pronoun, which you know, sometimes you can't blame them, sometimes you can. And there's a there's a funny like Classy Jiro tweet about it where they say like they got a response to some quote tweet that they did with a person saying like, people sure do love to like call like trans women they or whatever, and you know, Classy Jiro was saying like oops, I literally, that's just my like instinct to like say they for everyone. Like I don't even think about that. Oops, sorry. Which is really funny because Classy Jiro is one of the fucking wokest people that I know. Have I told the story how I was really fucking jealous of Classy Jiro for the longest time? Because like, you know, I knew of Frostix for the longest time, you know, from knowing Pizza Tower. And I was like, oh, this little fucking 16-year-old is like doing music. But then like at some point, you know, like from like looking at like McPig's little inner circle, I started hearing of this little Classy Jiro character. I was like, who the fuck is that? And then, you know, I had sort of slow realization that, you know, like Classy Jiro had like come out as like queer of some sort. Last time I checked, they were like non-binary or something of that sort. I always call them they, but I think they also use she. So you know, if I'm always using they because that's if honestly, if any person like has one of their preferred pronouns as they, I always use that one for some reason. I was noticing that. Same with Lua. That's why I always called Lua they. But this is such a woke stream now. Yeah, for the longest time, because you know, I was a little young 15-year-old who was not like in tune with their queerness. Yeah. And Classy Jiro was a little young person who was in tune with their queerness, so I was like secretly fucking seething and fuming in my head, like just like secretly to no one else. Yeah, I think I told that recently, but hell if I'm gonna remember that. Hell if I can remember any story I've told in like more than like a week, and even then, oh my god, this is further than I've ever been in this level, right? Well, not anymore. She achieved everything while I was jerking off and fucking my life over. Yeah, kinda. I mean, I wasn't fucking my life over, but I wasn't doing anything, which I regret. Ugh. Jiro was 16, probably even younger. Probably even younger than 16, probably like 15. Like when they were making music, like just in the, you know, Pizza Tower Discord, making those remixes of Mr. Sauceman's music, and you know, getting into like McPig's radar to like make more music for the game. Yeah, they were like a fucking baby there. Good. Oh wow, it's that again. Which, you know, that somewhat like also played into my just like my jealousy of like just young people that have achieved so much more than me that I've always kind of had. Now I feel a little bit less because I kind of learned to, one, not gaff, and two, I can like draw better now. So that's sort of, that's my thing that I'm producing and contributing to the world now. But it would always be sort of like secretly like thinking like it's not fucking possible that a person so young can like do so much more shit than me. They're like the same age as me and I haven't done anything. Like I felt kind of like that. But it got a little like it got a little less like that as I started, you know, making like stupid internet content, which, you know, has no worth, but it's fun for me. That looks like Vector Spinball in Sonic Knuckles Chaotix. Gotta not jump for that part. Okay, I'll do that. This game is like the only way that I can stand to play right now is to not think about it, instead think about like woke pronouns. So pardon me if I'm like bad at the game from now on, because I am mentally checked out of this. It's too long. Let's sing. No, I was done with the thought. It's okay. It's all good. I was jealous and fuming at, but at the same time also Classy Jiro was like a big inspiration for my like not like my overall art, but specifically my channel art. I remember specifically, if you ever noticed that like in my early Let's Play days there was like an eyeball motif with like the skeleton having like an eyeball inside of it, and Oh wow. Like the skeleton having an eyeball inside of it, or just like eyeball imagery, like cool Bill Cipher eyes and stuff. I was doing that because Classic Giro's little album art that they would make for their like albums of music, you know, they always had that little like scratchy like style, that little fucking doodly like sketchbook, very MS Paint, very simple style. And like I remember like the cover of, I don't remember the name of the album anymore. I never listened to it. I'm sorry. Some album they had like the cover art was like a little thing and like a weird, scary eyeball man, and they were like friends. That specific bit of art from Classic Giro was like 50% of the inspiration for the like early, like little like skeleton art in the channel, and the little, you know, the Velvetro character and whatnot. It was a lot like visually inspired by like Classic Giro's shit, early. Well, you know, their shit from that time. My early shit, I guess. Yeah. You almost had it. If you weren't... if you weren't R-worded as a fetoid. That was so funny. The other day, I was... that was yesterday. I was telling Puku, like, the latest dream that I've, like, had. And it was like... Oh, good. It was something like... I was dreaming that... I'm not gonna go into the whole dream because it was really dumb, to be fair. But it was essentially like the dream was that I was playing the fan game of some like developer on like the internet, and it was like a little Kirby fan game where you fight Zero Two in like a space shooter. But then the dream like shifted into being like a weird Gmod like machinima animation of like Luigi and like other Mario characters and shit. And there's like a fucking OC Toad called Oldly who was a bald toad. And, you know, just dumb shit like that. Like my dream, I was telling people how my dream was, it was really accurate to the vibe of like shitty like internet, like you know, like kid on the internet making like shitty little like Mario animations, you know, sort of like really dumb, like again machinima shit, fucking SMG4 and whatnot, even though that is made by 30-year-old men, which is really bad. It was really like that. And as I was telling that to Puku, he in a very sort of like sort of nonchalant, like sort of disregarding tone said like, Vlov, that is an R-worded dream. He didn't say R-worded, he actually said the word. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to be banned from YouTube. But you don't get banned on YouTube. People say it still. I'm just nice like that. I don't say that kind of word. He literally like said it like hard R and everything. He just said like, that is an R-worded dream, and I was like, holy fuck. Why did you do that? It was very funny, very humorous, that little Puku character. Guess that's what I get for telling dreams. Nobody gives a shit about telling dreams. Puku went to Dark Woke. Dark Woke. Yeah, Puku is the friend that's not woken off, I think. What is that horrible sound effect? Stop that. Da. Stop that. The little cat is meowing. Can you hear it? It's crying. Crying. This is the furthest I got. This is like old school, you see? I got to the beginning of the like zone to Act 1, but now I'm doing it because I'm paying attention. I don't say that word like that bastard Puku. Yeah, that's essentially what I said. Oh, this song rocks. It's slowed down though, that's weird. Lo-fi. What's it gonna say? Fuck. It sounds really weird. What's wrong with this song? Oh, no, it's just a normal song. This song rocks. I wanna play Sonic Rush. That little Sonic Rush remake on Sage was fucking awesome. I kind of really hope that gets finished. I want to play it. I always had canon that Blaze is like singing this song, because this song is, you know, being sung as you know, the song goes like what the fuck, a day to day or what is this actually saying? Yeah, can you say it again, little song? Today, it says like, today's a day, today's a new day, today's a day, today's a new start, today's the day I'll change my way. Like, that's that's the whole like lyric, like that's the whole, you know, lyrical like body of the song. And this song to me sort of implies like the way that Blaze the Cat starts out Sonic Rush being a bitch. Have a nice fight, you stupid bitch. Like, the game starts with Blaze being like a cunt to everyone, and, you know, being sort of this like loner, like sort of doesn't trust anyone, like girl boss. But as the game progresses, she sort of becomes more trusting of like Sonic and stuff, and, you know, by the end of the game, she sort of like learns her lesson. So the day that, oh my god, the day that is being referred to would be, you know, the day that Sonic Rush takes place in. And it's like, you know, it's the day that Blaze changed her way. It was the day that Sonic Rush happened. That's my little cool headcanon for this song. Thank you for listening. First time you heard this Sonic Rush OST was modding time-lapse video, and hearing it felt like actual crack cocaine to your 12-year-old ears. That's really funny. I feel like I heard some like Sonic Rush music through the Sonic Odd Show cartoons. I don't know if fucking anyone remembers those. They were like little, they were, you know, Sonic Shorts-esque, like Sonic Paradox-esque, but they were sprite animations of, you know, Sonic and friends doing stupid shit, and they were called Sonic Odd Show. That was like my fucking skibbity toilet right there in my like SMG4. But yeah, in Sonic Odd Show, they would play Sonic Rush occasionally, and I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't know what the music was. Is this Metal Slug music? Or like Shantae or something? Sounds kind of familiar. Ow. It also does kind of stuff. It's kind of funny. One time I showed my mom the, like, I was showing my mom, it was like an, what's it called? An exchange program. I would like show my mom like music that I enjoyed and stuff, which was, you know, mostly video game music because I was a little nerd. And one of them, when I showed her, you know, New Day from Sonic Rush, she was like, I was like, dude, can you guess what the lyrics are about? And she was like, is it saying time to die? Like, she also thought that the song was saying time to die, but I said no, and then, you know, I explained the actual lyrics to her. The fuck? I explained the actual lyrics to her and how, you know, beautiful they are. Because, you know, even if it isn't about Blaze, it's a nice, like, sentiment of a song. I remember that there's a comment, you know, to tie it back to the full circle, to the previous topic. There's like a comment on the, you know, New Day, like, YouTube upload. There's a person saying, like, trans, like, theme song, you know, New Day, because it's a song about saying, like, changing your way. Fuck. So, you know, that's, like, that was their relation. Yeah, full circle. That's just a little Mario canon, I just realized. That's so stupid. Grow up! Like, actually... This is a weird boss. I don't know when I'm supposed to hit it, really. I don't know. It's scaring me. Also, that second phase is like complete cock, it would seem. Like, completely. Had a dream where we chatted, don't remember everything, but you played something. That's your brain sort of like, what's it called? Like, what's it called? Crying out for like more times with like VC. Because it's actually barely happened. It happened, what, 3 times? Yeah, that's you like longing, I think. Your family had to experience you discovering Isaac soundtrack, dancing around to the boss theme. One time, I think I told this before, but the song from WarioWare, like Drifting Away. One time, like, you were supposed to like take the lyrics of a song and like write them down or some shit, or like write down something that sounds like poetry or whatever in school. And what I picked, because it was like my fucking Wario obsession phase, I picked Drifting Away and like just sort of like you know, transcripted the lyrics and then translated them to Portuguese, you know, because it was in school. And because I remember thinking that the lyrics of Drifted Away were so beautiful, and they kind of are. It's like your coupe of golden color that drifts around the sea so smoothly or whatever. It kind of reads like a little short poem. I might like pull it up in a sec, maybe, because it's fun. But yeah, I fucking used Drifted Away as poetry in school. Good. This sucks. This fight sucks. Wait, I really wish there would still be music while it's like muted. No, it's okay. Let me look up. Actually, I want to look it up. Let me fucking take a break from this game. Can I like have some music though? That's OBS, cunt. That's not it. Cause I guess if I just game over, it'll put me back in this boss, right? Right? No, this is like a little reading excursion. Fuck you. Play Mario Monkeys. Mario Artist Monkey. This is fitting. It's not beautiful, but it is fitting. Let me just look this up. This is the cool, like, this is like the anti, like, what's it called? I'm edging you before the climax of like beating the final boss. This amazing final boss. Drifting Away lyrics. Maybe I should play Drifting Away, huh? Hold up. WarioWare, Drifting Away. Go on. Let me just find a good upload of it. There it is. Fucking get rid of the Mario Paint. Go up. How stupid. Why would I do it like that? Alright. Mario Wiki. There we go. There we go. This is important. I've decided this is important now. Okay, the song rocks. No, nothing like... Nothing to be added. It simply fucking rocks. Let me look it up. Your golden colored coupe looks like he has butter spread all over it. That is such a fucking cute. They think they're cute. That lyric in specific I thought was so like... It's so funny and stupid in a whimsical and like descriptive way. Like, yeah, a coupe is a taxi, by the way. A taxi is like really shiny and yellow, kind of like butter. Go through the city to the pier. Let's go, let's drive. Hold your breath and close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. With wet cheeks, swim in a trance. Then let your voice on the waves drift away. Your golden-colored coupe takes a rest on the whispering waves. I actually managed to read that without stuttering. Good. And yeah, I thought this shit was like... I thought this was cinema as a little kid. I mean, I wasn't a little kid. I was like a teenager. Around, I don't know, Pizza Tower's release day. Maybe a little before, I don't know. When Pizza Tower was like Sage demo, I guess. I did that. I fucking used that as a little poem in school. And it fucking rocked. Thank you very much. Alright, that was a distraction. Back to this shit. Ugh. Would have went with Violent 4 credits music. That also kind of reads as a short poem. Shit. Ow. I really like, I've fucking said this so many times already, but you know, the Violent 4 sound design video is a very good YouTube video. And I like that person's interpretation of that, like, credit song as like being about dreams. Because, you know, it's like, I've made peace with the time that I had forgotten all that I own turned to sand or whatever. Something like that. I like that interpretation as it being a dream. And Violent 4 is a very dreamlike game, so like it really fits. Like, I don't think that it literally is a dream, you know. Dr. Dan, as I said before, it's this like cool game theory that Violent 4 is Wario's weird dream. But I think it's just like really cool, like thematically, that Violent 4 is so fever dream-y, and you know, the final song is about dreams. It's cute. And even though I was the little fucking nerd that, you know, only listened to like video game soundtracks growing up, I did sort of like, it's not like I just listened to the songs. I actually sort of like, I like put deeper thought into them and shit. Like I sort of actually, you know, thought about the like lyrics of the ones that had lyrics like in deeper level. And stuff like that. What the fuck? Oh, I won. That looks really bad. Wow. I guess Tails is gonna have his final boss against the fucking orb. Stupid fucking orb. Orb. That's fun to say. Orb. Okay, is that it? Is that it? Ew. Clouds now. I've noticed. Sounds weird saying something like that without Puku around. Saying like, you know, like, really now, like doing this now or whatever. Am I controlling? No, I'm not. Okay. Oh my god, what the fuck? What? I feel like I know this song? Is this the same song they were playing it? Wow, he sleeps really fast, huh? Is this the same song? No, this is a different song. That sounded really familiar. Is this from like Smash Bros. Brawl or some shit? Mario Galaxy maybe? Or it feels like it would be like a Mario song that is like in Smash Bros. Brawl, and like a, you know, like, or just any Smash Bros. As like a cool, you know, like epic orchestral remix. Which, the reason that I don't like a lot of Smash music is because they're just that. Epic, like, orchestral remixes. Stuff like, you know, some Earthbound songs are good in there, like, fucking One At or whatever, which is just Being Friends, which is not the right song. They fucking put Being Friends, which is a song from Mother 1, into Onett, which is the first town in Earthbound. Team of Tales Adventure. Wow, that's very different. It's made very, you know, important sounding here. Never fucking played Tales Adventure. I wonder if it's any good. Like, it seems cute, but I wonder if it's any, like, fun to play at all. Like, even remotely. Like, the Game Gear Sonic games, they're not very good, but they're kind of fun to play for, like, 2 seconds with rewinds on. I don't know if Tales Adventure is, like, literally anything. Jesus Christ. A bit too epic there, maybe. I don't know. Fucking Tales Adventure. Grow up, little thing. It's like... No, stop desecrating this boomer's name, even though he deserves it. The thing is that I thought that was like... What is this song that goes like... Na, 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 na. It's like... Some fucking like... Kevin MacLeod ass... Is that his name? Kevin? Like, fucking Kevin MacLeod ass, like, music? It's used in, like... Oh, what the fuck is it used in? Is it like... Is it like a fucking leather ice cream thing? No. It's not the Vinny, like, trailer. Like, the Vinny, like, Full Sauce channel trailer. Oh, what the fuck is it? I don't know. It's some YouTuber-ass song. Like, maybe if you know, like, the song better than me, you, like, know. Oh, look, his sprites are good now. Like, his sprites became the modern ones? Or something? I don't... He's, like, running not with his feet. Weird. God, what was it? It's, like, on the tip of my tongue. It was, like, it's, like, the way that I remember, it's, like... It's used in some fucking montage and something. But there's only a trillion of those out in the internet, you know. There is only like actually millions of them. Is he Fly High from Sonic Adventure? Probably not. Fly High is, you know, that little, it's very energetic. The thing that I'm thinking of, maybe it was a Lua game. Maybe it was one of Lua's games. Like, maybe it was the little start to, like, Grave Ghoul or whatever. Groove Ghoul? Or, like, some other one like that. It's like a little stock-ass song, like, just little strings. It sounds, you know, the instrumentation is a lot like this. But it's, like, some stock song, I think. I don't know. It might not. It might be from a game. I don't know. Little thing is grieving Puku. No, what I said is that, like, you know, me and Puku, we are always like, you know, we'll send each other like a video of a little like rabbit chewing food. When you say like, really chewing now, really now, like a chewing kind of thing. And I just said something of that sort just now. But Puku isn't here, so it felt wrong. Oh shit! Ow! Ow! Ew. I love in I think I was gonna say that earlier, but I forgot, or like just got interrupted mid-sentence. I love in Frostbite by Nitrome, when the little ice climber dies, she goes, ew. Which, like, that was a cracking. That was a fucking Samus, like, is a girl level, like, review to me. That was my, like, Samus is a girl when I was a kid. Was playing, like, Frostbite, and, like, looking it up, and, like, learning that the little ice climber you play as is a little, like, woman. That was, like... That was my Samus right there. It's actually a really, like... It's a really fun character to draw, that little fucking generic Ice Climber. She's just called Ice Climber in Frostbite. The Mario sounds are taking him out of it. Yeah, occasionally just, like, has a fucking Mario, like, hit sound in it. Or, like, when I was, like, fighting that final boss, which I guess wasn't the fucking final, the cannon just made a little Mario sound when you, like, hit it. And, you know, the cannon was a Mario asset. Pretty humorous. What is this fucking maze? This is, like, crazy. That looks like Meta Knight a little bit. 2%. I got a headache. Yeah, I don't fucking remember it. Maybe it was like a Flash game or something. Maybe, yeah, it was probably a Flash game actually. Which, you know, means that I will never ever find it. Ever. What? Am I... Estoy Lupin? Estoy. No, wait, no. No? This is no. This is no. This is no. This is no. Thank fucking God. Christ almighty. I was gonna say, I really like how much Buku likes, what's it fucking called? Brazilian Dream Shark Boy and Lava Girl song. Because I showed him the fucking Brazilian meme from like 2018 or something, where it's literally just Freddy Freaker, the little doll, running around to the sound of Dream, you know, the song from Shark Boy Lava Girl, but in Portuguese, like it's the Portuguese version of the song. And you know, the Portuguese like lyrics, the Portuguese word for dream is sonhe. I think this like I think we talked about this on like the Mario Sunshine stream or something, but the way that like Puku heard it and then like sort of like quoted it back to me later, he said it was like, oh yeah, it's a song that goes like esoy, 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 esoy. When you know he was actually saying sonhe. That's quite funny. Esoy, esoy, esoy. Great. Now like that's like a yet another stupid fucking inside joke. Esoy. Great stuff. I think this is a good stream because like the topics of conversation have been like actually like engaging, but Christ is this game like, I mean, again, I knew it, but that doesn't like change my my every fucking fiber in my every synapse in my brain is like telling me to like complain about like the gameplay here, just like in an attempt to like seek meaning, I guess. In an attempt to like make it less painful, complaining, I suppose. Ever think about how complaining is literally cope? Like quite literally made to like cope with like something annoying? This is gonna be like a hyper fucking orb fight, right? Like it's Tails' like Mecha Sonic from Sonic 3 is that stupid fucking Volt Orb. So like the end of Tails' little level campaign is gonna be fighting that orb, but with the power of the Chaos Emerald. That's cool. I bet it's gonna be great. The dog shits of games get the splendids of conversation. Act 1, huh? That's a really interesting thing. Facundo, you seem to know this game pretty well. How many more levels? Is this the last level? If this is not the last level of this, I'm literally gonna stop playing it after being this Cloud Zone. And next, like, I don't know, in months, I'll play the rest of this game and like then play after the sequel, which is, you know, actually good. I might do that. Because I didn't intend on playing after the sequel like immediately after. But if I need to like play it to like beat this game, you know, like halfway through only, I will use that like excuse or that, you know, format, because, you know, I hate doing really short streams or splitting a stream into two and shit. So playing this game, ending this game, then playing the good one would be rocks. Ow. But, you know, for that this game needs to not be actually already over, I guess. Like, I'm not gonna throw in the towel unless it's actually pretty far away from being over. Because that fucking Sonic boss, that seemed like the final boss. Like, everything pointed it to being that way. It was even, like, similar to the Sonic Rush final boss. Regular final boss, that is, not the Chaos Emerald final boss. But, alas, didn't happen, didn't end. Christ. With this, 3 zones left. Fuck. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna, like, I guess I'll make a, oh my god, I'll make like a playlist for like Sonic before and after the sequel, I guess. And I'll beat this cloudy zone now. Get out of there. Get out of here. And the next time I play, I'll play after the sequel immediately after. Then you depart. Bye, Dr. Dan. It must be really late for you. You must sleep, right? 7 levels. That is like, yeah. Again, Sonic 3 is the longest of the classic Sonic games. Or Mania, I don't know. I think Mania is shorter than Sonic 3, right? But, like, Sonic 2 is very, very gracious about ending like before overstaying its welcome. Like, it's pretty short, but that's a good thing. Sonic 3 kind of overstays its welcome with the end Knuckles part, and also the end Knuckles part just kind of sucks in general. And you know, Sonic 1 it's like pretty short, but who wants to play that? This game, this is like shorter than all of them, and you know, I get it. Like the Lake Fappard back then was probably like, oh, my fan game is gonna have a lot of content. People can play this for hours, and it's free. You know, free content is like cool. And you know, people, especially you know, if you're like a Sonic fan who can't, like, who can only access the internet, can buy games. A fan game like this is like all you want. But this is too long. This is way too long for a fucking little Sonic game. And also, like, for a while now, the levels have been kind of like repeating themselves a little bit. It's good music. So yeah, I won't beat it now. I'll beat it another day. Like, I could easily like take a break, like this, and come back another time, but or you know, come back after a little while for a break. But I don't want to miss dinner, and I also just really don't feel like playing this right now. Like, everything in my fucking brain and body is telling me stop playing. So yeah, I'll take a rest and, you know, tackle this at another time, and then play the good one and see if I can beat that one. Is that one long as well? Like, is that one really long? So yeah, that's what I'll do. So, I was gonna call her Kirby. So Gabriel was playing Kirby Adventure for NES. And that reminds me that at some point I have to play Kirby Adventure NES. That might be the only NES game that I end up liking, if I, you know, like Kirby's Adventure. I feel like I probably will have to like save state through that a lot, but it seems like a cute game. Oh, boss? Only 2 zones? Or what? Oh yeah. What the fuck was I thinking? They hadn't built the Death Egg yet. I'm stupid. Jesus Christ. I'm really curious about how it looks. Oh my god, how it looks in the. Whoa, settle down, game. I'm really curious what it looks. Mechanic that's never in fucking any Sonic game after 1. I guess it's in 3. I wonder how different the cutscenes are in the original version of this game on, you know, the original version, not the remastered. Plus 7 levels. That's fucking. Oh, this is loud. Is this loud? Does this like sound too loud? Do I have to lower the game again? Cause yeah, this music is a bit epic, isn't it? It's a bit angry. Settle down. Yeah, I can't. Thanks. It sounds like fucking Final Fantasy music, which, like, you know, this is the era where, like, again, like I was saying, like, it, you know, the reference slop thing, everything. Oh my god, thing, you're like malnourished. Sleeps too fast. You know, everything was about like everything was referencing like cool like Final Fantasy, Pokemon, nerd culture shit. So like, you know, you had a lot of remixes on the internet was like Mario Bros, epic Final Fantasy style, because, you know, it's like people Final Fantasy is cool and for nerds, you know. Not, you know, not saying that this is a bad remix. This is just very of its like era. It's just you know, kind of funny in retrospect now. There's also, you know, literally like attempts at mixing Sonic with Final Fantasy. There is the Flash game Sonic and Sonic. What is it? Sonic Fantasy? Sonic and Final Fantasy? The ones that were made by, you know, the little guy that had the weird, like, white, silver... Like, it looks like a fusion of silver and shadow. It's like... I don't know, Emerald or some shit his name was. Something edgy. You know, similar to, like, Shaddick. The little online fan fusion of Sonic and Shadow. Which was definitely, now that I think of it, inspired by Dragon Ball. You know, in Dragon Ball, they fuse using the little earrings. So, like, people are drawing, you know, Sonic and Shadow fusing as if they were Vegeta and Goku, probably. That's probably where Shaddick comes from. Which is funny, because, you know, what is it? Sonado is, you know, the ship name. Shaddick is the fusion name. That's kind of funny. But yeah, a lot of that, like, you know, Final Fantasy, Sonic, Flash game stuff, and just generally Flash games and Newgrounds and just the internet. A lot of it was so nerd culture focused that like everything was Final Fantasy and like everything was epic, and it's just again a product of its time. It's funny, it's humorous. Holy fuck, going hard. Who made this? Is it a original, like all original song soundtrack this, or is it like maybe, you know what, maybe the 2011 soundtrack is fully original instead of being like remixes they fucking took from T-Lopes? Now that I think of it, maybe that's the gimmick. I don't know. Could be. Could not be. I could look into it, you know, in the time between I played this and before after the sequel. Trying really hard not to... The fuck is that sound? Trying really hard not to choke. I just thought it was really funny, that little sound effect in Sonic 3. I just thought it was really funny, that little sound effect in Sonic 3 where it goes like I think it's like when Eggman is like going to the... It's like in that one what's it called, Marble Garden Zone or whatever in you know, Sonic 3. In the Eggman boss fight where like Eggman is like flying around into little shit, when he like goes to the foreground, it goes meow, and I have no fucking idea what that sound effect is like trying to like replicate. What real life sound is that? Like what in real life goes meow? Like what is that? What the fuck is that? I always thought that was really funny because fan animations and stuff would use that, but I don't even know what it's supposed to be in the context of the actual game. Jesus Christ. It's really funny. Oh wow. That's pretty easy. Fan remix by Kanjika. That's cool. I wonder if they use any T-Lopes in this. I couldn't really tell you. I haven't really, you know, besides the like Mania soundtrack, I'm not very good at like spotting the T-Lope style, I will say. Like I haven't listened to it that much, I guess. Also, it's really funny that this little fucking orb is in the little... It's like, it's in the little Eggman machine, but it's a little, like, it's the little robot orb. So it's like, you know, I guess it's kind of like the Egg Robo in Sonic 3, you know, the Egg Robo in Knuckles' campaign. You're a fan of this fan game, but not of this version. Is this version bad? Did I pick the worst fucking version of this? That's news to me. I'll see if I can get the original working. I don't feel particularly, I guess if I did it like with the like sound off and like just listening to something else, I could get up to this point in the game. My god, that looks weird. I could play up to this point in the game, you know, in the original version and play the rest of it in that way. If that's like a lot better, I would look up footage, YouTube, Jesus. I'll look up YouTube footage of if Sonic, if before the sequel original is like a lot better than this, like visually at least. Jesus Christ. I guess like there must be like a before the sequel 2011 version that is vanilla, right? Just a Lake Fapard 2011 version. That's from Sonic Adventure 2. Can this cutscene end so that I can get out and get food, please? Okay. The Death Egg. He still like doesn't like Tails. It's called Fixed Edition. I'll look into it. I doubt it'll, you know, play like better, but I don't know. I guess if the visuals are neat, I guess we'll see the cutscene quality like increase maybe. I don't know. I really, the thing with these from the very beginning, I was like, wow, Lake Fapard has some fucking like rough beginnings, huh? Cause like this is like, it looks like that, you know, it's so amateur. This is probably made by, you know, like a 15-year-old, but like I feel like Lake Fapard would have higher standards for his little ROM hacky. But yeah, that's it for now. I guess like somewhere like around this like next week or something, I'll play the rest of this. Keep the music going, please. I'll keep playing the rest of this and get you know, also play after the sequel in full, which that's probably, you know, that's probably like in Game Maker. I probably don't have to fucking buy. I probably don't have to download some weird hokey like alternative version of it for it to run, I hope. So yeah, until then, until after the sequel more, I also soon will play Super Tempo maybe, and other things. So yeah, thanks for watching.